Welcome in, guys. Tap that screen and help out with the live goal. Appreciate you being here. Oh, thanks for reminding me about that. Tap that screen, guys. How about with live goal? If you voted for Donald Trump, you can hop in the box. If you're over on the tube, you can feel free to call in. Feel free to call in if you like. Joey, the answer to that is no. Absolutely not. Guys, tap that screen. If you guys can, we'll close out those that little live goal there. Help out with that. That'd be great. Thank you. All right, let's see here. We're going to bring up Erika in just a second, guys. If you can, tap that screen. All right, let's see. Once again, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, you can hop in the box or you can give us a ring over on the phone line, okay?
Matt,
Erika.
I don't know if you're aware, but you've got a little something on your top lip.
Yeah, there was a mistake. There was a incident earlier.
Okay.
There's an
Those
incident
cater those hairy caterpillars, they get everywhere.
when I trim my beard. Um, I have a beard trimmer that it's not the separate attachments that you put on. It's got it's a metal piece and it's adjustable. So there's a little thing that you move and you adjust it, and there's a bunch of different length settings. So my length setting is a 3. It's a 3 millimeter. That's what I keep mine at. But when I get done trimming my beard to that setting, I put it to the very lowest setting, which is zero point 0.4 millimeters, so that I can get the blade and and
Do the
do
lipage.
the yeah, because you don't want this part to grow too long, and you just want to just trim this up just a
Uh,
bit. Yeah. So, but then every time after I do that, I always put it back to 3, for that very purpose. Now, some might say that I forgot to do that, but that would be the first time that I've ever forgotten to do that, which would be really strange. Or my daughter was messing around with it and I didn't notice. So
uh-huh.
it's one or the other. Um, but I went to go trim my beard and I just went zzz, and that was it.
You
I
should
mean,
have just left it. No one would have noticed.
sure. But anyways, in a week, it'll be back. So, like you guys will have forgotten that this ever happened. But
This is a
um,
blip.
yeah, I mean
You could have warned me.
that's how fast it goes. That's how fast it goes, man. Well, I mean,
We've messaged each other today, and you didn't say, Erica, I have something to to confide in you.
didn't I mean, I kind of thought that it would be. I thought it would kind of be funnier to just let it, you know.
Just jump scare me.
Well, there you go. So now you know. No,
Don't you, it's reminiscent of my dad in like the 1970s is the only, and it's also reminiscent of like coach drivers that have taken us on school field trips in the past. It's very in now though.
I mean, sure. I don't know. I was just trimming it up, and I was just like, I've never just had a mustache. I've never done this before, so I just decided, for the fuck all, I was just like,
Well,
why not? So
adventuring is for all of us, and let that be a lesson to you.
you know, think there you go. Hazy girl, it's not the only thing that we have in common. Heyo, there you go.
I don't understand that reference, but okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not. It's fine. Yeah, GT pulls it off exactly. Agreed. 100%. Yes, if I had a red cap with the M on it, it's a me, Mario. Absolutely. Um, I think my dad had a only mustache at some point in time in his life. I feel like that was a thing
My
that he had.
my dad certainly did. If I can, I will bring up the photo of my dad looking like a whole ass like leader of a cartel in the 1970s. Like he had it going on.
Bet he did. I bet he did. Um, you know, gotta love those cartoon names.
Don't say the words Ron and Jeremy together in a sentence while Matt has a porn stash, please. Thank you.
Well, they were already pointing it out. Oh yeah, it's my dad did. My dad did have one. Oh yeah. I'm gonna send you the picture, Erica. I'll send it to you. Yeah, you can enjoy.
Nice.
Yeah. So, um, there you go.
Oh, let me go
Enjoy.
look.
Yeah, enjoy
Okay.
that.
You look exactly like him.
I really do. God damn. Man.
If you want to see the picture of Matt's dad, just look at what Matt looks like right now.
Well, welcome in, Crystal Raiders. Welcome in. Uh, uh, boy, no one important. That's the answer to that. But it's just kind of funny. Let's see what we got here.
YOLO.
Ace, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I'm a neo-libertarian phalangist.
Did you not? Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm just going to put three. Just going to put a prefix and two words together and say I'm that.
I'm a postpartum modernist.
Postpartum modernist. I'm an anti spelled ANTE, not ANTI. I'm an anti Thatcherian monarchist.
Oh boy. Yes, guys. I a number of people message me, and I've seen a number of people, um, thank you, Catherine, on the green app. It says, I feel like you know the going rate for an 8-ball. All right, okay, all right, calm down. Now, let's just relax a little bit there.
Why would you know the going rate for a ball that sits on a pool table? I don't understand.
Who knows, right? That's um I just wanted to say apologies for not being able to be on last night. I had to take Obi back to the emergency vet, so we were dealing with that all night. So I am sorry that I didn't get to be on last night. I'm sorry about that. So my bad, guys. But um, he is doing okay. He's doing all right. It was the same thing that we were dealing with before, where he was having some issues with his back legs, and it was the kind of thing where he was dragging them, and then brought him to the vet, and then he was doing better, and I don't know. It's just like it's really strange, and they're of course they're not 100% sure exactly what's going on, and it's super fucking expensive, and because of course it only happens at inopportune times, and he has to go. Yeah, he's 12, so, but anyways, it's just goddamn, yeah. So anyways, but he's doing okay at the moment. He's doing okay, guys, and he's walking around. He's walking around. Just I just have been like carrying him all over the place and taking care of him, doing the thing. So, and he's actually with his with my ex right now, his mom. So, anyways, that's why I wasn't on last night. So, no, the Hazy Girl, they actually, that's not. I know the wheel thing for his back. It's just he's not really there. He's not really there, and the walking around is good for him. Stairs, like up and down stuff, is not, or jumping up, off, on and off things isn't good. And of course, I never let him do any of that stuff. Like, he never jumps up and down off of high things. But walking around is good. The vet has said that walking around is good. So he's a dachshund, Chaos. So, anyways, Yeah. So
Can I tell you some exciting British political news?
Oh, please do.
Well, obviously, we're going to have a change of Prime Minister soon. We've spoken about it previously. However, Andy Burnham, who is the Mayor of Manchester, who I freaking love, who is the Labour Mayor of Manchester, who they recently stopped from running in an election, a by-election to become a member of Parliament, has been allowed to run in another by-election in Manchester. And he could well be the next leader of the Labour Party. He's great.
Oh, wow. Oh, well, that's cool. I'm going to have to look.
He could be our next Prime Minister, and he's not even in Parliament at the moment.
Oh.
Crazy times.
Oh, that's interesting. Real quick, I want to say thank you to our friend Crystal for the 2 on the PP, who said, "Who the fuck is this Magnum PI imposter on my friend's live?" You guys are. Don't worry. I was expecting all of the jokes today, and like I said, within a week it'll be back. What are we gonna do? Look, guys, it's RC.
RC just wrote in the chat, "Butthole of water."
It's a British joke.
Except
British
that's
joke.
not how most of us say that.
Do you believe white people can experience racism?
That's a weird question to ask when the prompt is, why do you still support Donald Trump, RC?
Because that's one of the many reasons I support Trump. He supports white people. He defends white people. And your side doesn't even think we can experience racism.
Yeah. So just out of curiosity,
do you?
In the word, just out of curiosity, RC, in the word racism.
Yep.
What does the ism part mean?
Are you going to say it's like a system?
Am I going to say that it's a system, or is that the actual definition of the word?
Oh, what about autism? What about the ism in autism?
Those are 2 different words. Are you fucking stupid?
Yeah, what about the ism? That's a system, right?
Hold on one second. Hey, Liam. Fuck off. Anyways, you don't understand how those are 2 different words and how the suffix in those words are used differently?
How is it used differently from autism to racism?
Are you stupid?
Can you? Yeah, I'm stupid. So explain it to me like I'm stupid.
You want me to explain it to you like you're admitting that you're stupid? Oh, then we shouldn't be having this conversation. Anyways, oh God, Liam, what do you want? Why are you here? Anyways, fuck off. No one wants to talk to you. No one here wants you to be here, and no one wants you here either. RC, you little Nazi. Liam, why do you keep requesting up? Hey, Liam, have you learned what polygamy is yet? Oh, you haven't? Okay, fuck off. He keeps requesting up. He's requesting again. Oh God, Liam, no one cares about your stupid fucking opinions. Go the fuck away.
Who?
Yeah, it's just I'll explain later.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Oh my God.
Nemo.
Are you afraid, Matt?
No one wants to talk to you, Liam. Stop requesting. See, this is why consent is important, Liam. We've made it really clear that we don't want to talk to you. You keep requesting up, so I'm making it real clear that no one wants to talk to you. Do you understand? Okay, glad we could have this talk. Look, he's back in the request box again, you guys. This is embarrassing for you, Liam. God damn. Yeah, he's a little obsessed. I know. Anyways,
I think he likes the new look, Matt.
I mean, I don't like the new look, but if he does, hey, listen, yeah. Nemo, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm hanging in there.
Fair. Same.
I just need to say to Nemo, I was listening to you on the way to work this morning. You may have noticed since I sent you a message on Discord.
Yeah.
I don't know how you kept your composure, is all I want to say.
I played a lot of chess growing up. Like my dad taught me how to play chess, and we would play chess whenever I got bored, like around, I don't know, like middle school age. It was the Harry Potter chess set that definitely helped. That made it better. And then I was in chess club, so all that is to say, I learned patience early on, and yeah.
Look at it, it worked.
But also, the part of the reason why I was able to keep my composure is because it was like one of the stated things that I had said later on, because I was asked to give advice on how to handle, I guess, criticism for how panels are run. And I said that you have to separate the idea of having someone on a panel as endorsing that person. I think that a lot of people assume that if you have someone on a panel that you endorse them. And that isn't really the case. The only time that you would endorse that person would be if you're not giving pushback and you're just kind of agreeing with them. Well, that's a different story, right? But if they're up on the panel and you're either directly ripping that person apart, like in a debate, or there's someone on the panel who is, I mean, yeah, you're not endorsing that person's views whatsoever. And I think that it's important to, on the one hand, have these people be public, because that's where MAGA is. That's where MAGA has been for a long time. But MAGA had the, I guess, plausible deniability, because in addition to those people, there were other people. But MAGA has continued to steadily shrink over time. And now it's at a point where it really is just those people. And they feel comfortable talking the way that they do and just sharing their views the way that they do. And it is one of those, I guess, like sunlight is the best disinfectant type situations. Yeah, you've got to like, number one, allow them to identify themselves, tell them or let them tell you who they are, and then humiliate them.
Yeah, I see a lot of people also down in the chat saying to not bring up Liam and RC. I mean, there's a reason why I'm not keeping them up here to have conversations. You guys, I mean, we know who they are. We're not hanging out with them. You guys know that, so we can clown on them a little bit though and make them look like idiots because it's fun.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I mean, in the case of Liam and RC, they're chaos agents. Like they don't even have views at this point. They just, yeah. I mean, RC comes up and slurs, and Liam just, I don't know, tries to figure out something to make dickish remarks about.
I don't think we have to make them look like idiots. They make themselves look like idiots. Like there's no need. There's no trying involved. It's just who they are. It's their natural state of being.
Real quick, thank you to Catherine again on the green app. Says, if it was a kidney, I'd donate mine. Love you, Obi. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that. Thank you for the Obi donations. I got one from our friend Miss Chandler Bing Bong as well last night. She just sent one, and that was very kind. I appreciate that. James, thank you for the blue app. Says Liam got permanently banned on Erika's live last night for being very racist and also sexualizing minors. Oh, shocker. Liam being racist and sexualizing minors. Oh, crazy.
To be fair to Liam, he sexualizes everybody, so nobody's surprised.
Now, I want to talk about something incredibly important. So apparently this week is. By the way, I didn't tell Nemo this story because we didn't get a chance to talk last night. And I guess a number of people have missed it because Crystal messaged me. So I will tell the story one more time. I grabbed my beard trimmer. It was set to the wrong setting when I picked it up. I don't know if my daughter was playing with it or something like that, but I went zip and it went almost down to it was at the shortest setting. That's it. So I had to shave the rest of it off. I swear, you guys don't even know how fast this fucking grows. Like, it'll be in a week, the beard will be back. So relax. It'll be fine. And no, I've never done the mustache before. This is the first time. Okay? So.
Matt, are you sure you didn't change the setting when you were shaving your, downstairs hair?
Oh, no, I would never use that one. I have a separate one. You gotta have
have a separate one. Well, I was hoping. But
Jesus
gotta
Christ.
keep
you
those
never
separate.
know.
Those are two separate ones. The one you use on your face and the one. Jesus Christ, Erika.
Well, I don't have to shave my face, so I don't,
Anyways,
That's a good point. That is a good point.
not very often
yeah,
anyway.
Okay. But more importantly, I've been the subject of not one but two call-out videos this week. Two call-out videos. Now, Nemo, I'm not sure if you saw, but we got tagged in a call-out video from some guy who is upset that we endorse Graham Plattner. You may or may not have seen this. And he said he's very disappointed in us, and he said that we need to leftists need to keep other people accountable. How dare we? He said something to the effect of like, Matt, you know history, like you absolutely know what that symbol is. You would know, right? I was like, I've told you guys here that I absolutely fucking wouldn't have known that on site. And I feel like I know a lot about World War II history and all those different things. But as I've said repeatedly over and over and over again, you guys, because I really want to point this out. If you could show me some sort of corroborating evidence with Graham Plattner, okay, if you could show me some sort of corroborating evidence with Graham Plattner, that would be enough for me to agree with you. The problem that you're going to run into if you're looking for that is that the guy has an extensive online presence of saying exactly the opposite. Now, there is a website, and I encourage all of you guys to go check it out. It's called The Main Monitor. It's a main news organization, okay? Do you know what they've done? They've taken all of Graham Plattner's Reddit comments, every single thing that his username ever said on Reddit, and they put it into a searchable database. Just like the e-files. You can literally go on there and you can type in a keyword and you can search for it. When you do that, and you can go back to like 2012 and you can read the shit that Graham Plattner said, it really, really destroys your argument. Okay? Case in point. In a thread talking about members of South Africa's neo-Schnazi group begging for their lives, there was a picture of it that was posted. He said, quote, "And not a thing of value was lost. Those cunts were firing indiscriminately into civilian homes just trying to kill the blacks. No quarter for fascists. Good on the constable."
Can I just check something with you before you carry on?
Yeah.
Is it Maine as in the state?
Main
I
state,
assume
and
it
it's
is.
monitor.
Oh, monitor. I thought it was moderator. Okay,
Yeah.
Main monitor.
Yeah,
for
as
people
in like
that wanna
I'm
go look this up.
monitoring something. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I sent the web or the link to the page.
okay. And there's no U in monitor, Erika.
We don't put a U in monitor. Where would it go?
It doesn't matter. You're English.
Just I don't know. You guys would figure out a place for it to go.
Have you seen the way that you people spell check? Don't sit here and be like, where would you put the U?
Yes. Well, it depends. We spell it
Here.
two ways.
Look here. Look. Here, it would go. It would be like this. There you go.
We actually spell check two ways. If like I'm checking something to see if
Well,
it's
yeah,
correct, it's
a bank check.
CHUCK.
Yeah.
CHQUE. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, that one. What is that situation?
So anyways, I've got a couple of more to read. And by a couple more, I mean I could go on and on, but I'll just read you the best ones. Another one, he was replying to some comment thread. It's pretty ridiculous. We have very vocal schmazzies at NS3131 have these posted on their public Telegram channels with captions giving locations, descriptions, what they're up to. The energy these subreddits are putting into glossing over the fact we have organized schmazzies in New England is pretty goddamn concerning. Another one, he says, God damn it, no. Germany undertook a conceited effort at the national level, specifically backed up in numerous documents, to wipe the Jewish population within its borders from the face of the earth, all with the support of the German people, who had energetically supported the rampant anti-Semitism that was the cornerstone of Schmatzi rhetoric. While I'm no fan of the Turks, to say the actions of the Ottomans in relation to the Armenian population is the same is downright incorrect. He's going on and he's talking about the differences in the Armenian genocide. Yeah, he's talking about, he's not condoning it, just to be clear. He's just spelling out how it's systematically different. He's just being a little bit pedantic, but not condoning it. But the main point is how he describes. No one who is a schmatzi describes these things in this way. Nemo knows that. I know that. I think we all know that. But anyways. Somebody then he said something out called someone else out. He said said get the fuck out of here with your fascist hand wringing. He said it said something about how tactical gear losers are mostly fascist sympathizing trash. He says that he talks about how the vets who went to go fight fascists in Spain, who went to go fight after the war, how they weren't recognized, and how he's upset about, he's like, they went and fought fascism and like they should have been recognized. Then he says, and I quote, because he's talking about communists and someone's complaining about communism, he said, this may surprise you to learn there was a pesky little fight between 1941 and 1945 where the entire United States sided with communists in order to fight fascism. Another one, it was just had the Proud Boys founder Gavin McInnes quote, I have a lot of support in the NYPD, and I very much appreciate that. He just responded, fascists gonna dash. Then he said, and then he has a whole thing about, calling out trash politicians for being willing participants in Russian information warfare operations isn't McCarthyism, it's patriotism of the highest order, an intrinsic part of protecting liberal Western democracy from authoritarianism. When you're spending a lot of time defending a neo-fascist authoritarian regime that has actively invaded its neighbors and engaged in blatant malicious acts to interfere with free political process of our Western democracy, you sure as hell deserve to be called on it. Treason at worst, naive incompetence at best. And then he says in another one, our nation has its failures. This nation started rebellions. It started democracy as we know it. Our Constitution is the basis of almost all of the democratic constitutions. Don't cede that to the fascists by leaving. Stay and fight them until the end. It's guaranteed they expect, quote, pussy liberals to opt out and quit. Break their fascist hearts and stick around to set their world on fire. I love that one, by the way. And this one is the most damning. And this one goes all the way back to 2012. Okay? This is the one that people are actively criticizing him for because of what it says. Okay? Now, the thread is talking about fascism, and the sentiment is kind of like, well, isn't there a way to negotiate with these people or to like talk through it, like to talk through fascism? And then someone says, I understand the sentiment, but fascism inherently despises compromise, tolerance, diplomacy, etc. The highly xenophobic perspective insulates their narrow mind and prevents rational discussion from taking place. I agree to diplomacy should always be the priority, but reason means nothing to an extremist. This is Graham Plattner's response to that, okay? The supposed Nazi that you're saying that we're endorsing. And this is from 14 years ago, he said this. Quote, "There are times in this world when, for the good of tolerance and humanity, you need to a motherfucker. Sadly, most people who are true believers in tolerance and humanity find that activity repulsive, which I suppose is morally good, but pragmatically a shortfall."
Beautiful.
Now, I'm pretty sure that if you were a card-carrying schmatzi, or if you believed in those things, you wouldn't actively be advocating for the execution of them. I'm just like, and that's like, everything I just read to you were Graham Plattner's own words on Reddit from the last 14 or so years. These are all before he started running for any political office. The most recent one that I read to you was from 2021, from 5 years ago. That's the most recent message I read to you. So there are two options here. Option one is that Graham Plattner is a secret Nazi who has spent the last 20 years of his life planning this crazy scheme where he knew he was going to run for government one day, and he somehow knew that he needed to cover up all of his tracks and created all of this incredible web of insane, like, pretend messages on Reddit, and did all of these different things to throw people off the scent because he knew this years and years and years ago. Somehow he did all of this. Or Graham Plattner was 20 years old and he got a skull and crossbones tattoo when he was drunk at a tattoo parlor in one of the most Nazi-heavy areas that ever existed in Europe because he was just a stupid drunk kid. And he's remained completely consistent in all of his anti-fascist views for his entire fucking life. And when he found out what that tattoo meant, he got it covered up and he apologized. Which do you guys think is the correct answer there?
Yeah. Also, I would say, to add to, I guess, the context of the statements, because I mean, I don't know the exact years on everything that you had read off, but if people want to dig into this themselves, so he joined, let's see, he joined the Marine Corps in 2005. 2011, let's see. It looks like he basically completed any and all military activity by 2018. Because it says in 2018, Plattner returned to Kabul for 6 months as a State Department security contractor. And that was the last that he did, was a 6-month stint in 2018. So from 2005, 2018. So if you want to line up during that time, because that's like the other thing that people are bringing up is his military career, because people are pointing that, you know, he was a grunt in the Marine Corps, and then did security contracting. So so like we're talking Blackwater defense contracting, I guess, is the thing. But they're pointing to that as, I guess, indicative of him being a bad guy. Number one, I think that is extremely dangerous for people to start going down that road. And yeah, I think that if you line up that period of time with his commentary on Reddit, consider that, like, he's in the military, so Marine Corps tends to be, I mean, especially in the early 2000s, that's going to have a conservative bend to it. And obviously, defense contracting, again, it's kind of the same deal. And yet, he would have these views at the time. And yet, he's making these arguments. Like when you were reading that off, that, number one, sounds like someone who has a poli-sci degree. Like that is exceptional.
No, he knows
political
what he's
analysis.
About. Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, I mean, like that just it endears him more to me. Like my standing order on whoever that one dude was that tagged us or whatever. If he claims to be a leftist or whatever, my standing challenge. Anyone that thinks that getting behind Graham Plattner is a bad idea, I'm happy to debate you. If you're going to accuse Matt and I of endorsing a Nazi or endorsing someone who is going to be detrimental to the Democratic Party, yeah, no, we're not. And I fully endorse Graham Plattner. And I hope to God that he runs for president of the United States.
100%. I stand behind it totally too. And to think that we wouldn't examine this from all of the correct angles, that we wouldn't have researched this, like, I'm sorry. Like, this is absurd. Okay? And again, as we pointed it out, I think it was 2 days ago, two nights ago, with Thick here, again, a 14-year Army vet who has done the exact same thing, basically the same age as Graham Plattner, got drunk with buddies, got tattoos in tattoo parlors in various places, saw the exact same thing go down with a bunch of different people. Okay, so totally fucking normal event, by the way, just as an FYI. But the idea of it happening and him, again, not having anything else to back it up. If there was other evidence, that would be different. In the case of Pete Hegseth, that's the perfect example. He has the Jerusalem cross. He has the Deus Vult. He has a number of other tattoos that they all go together. They all inform his views. And Pete Hegseth has said these things. He's written these things in his book. He attends a church with a pastor who espouses these same white supremacist, Christian nationalist type views, et cetera, et cetera. Like, that's evidence that goes along with the tattoos. They don't live in a vacuum, okay? So get the fuck out of here with the virtue signaling and trying to say that we're doing this. Also, you're denigrating Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren and these people who are openly endorsing Graham Plattner. You're calling them stupid as well and saying that they don't know how to properly vet a candidate. Really? Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, you think that their teams don't know how to properly do this shit? I mean, you can listen. If you want to say that Nemo and I, you're like, oh, you guys are just some hacks on TikTok or whatever. I mean, all right, fine. Okay, sure, but you cannot discount the high-level political teams of multi-term senators in this country and be like, oh yeah, they're dumb too. They're hoodwinked too by some oysterman in Maine. Get the fuck out of here, please.
Yeah, and Bernie Sanders is also a Jewish man. Like, I try not to harp that much on I guess Jewish identity, because that is a whole thing. It's a whole can of worms. But the truth is that, like, Bernie Sanders, he is a Jewish man. Now, I don't think that he has publicly talked about his faith, which, he doesn't have to. I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact that he is Jewish by ethnicity. Just by birth, he is Jewish. Whether or not he practices Judaism, I don't know. But I can tell you, someone like Bernie Sanders is not about to endorse a Nazi, because he would be one of the first on the list to be put on a train. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to think that.
Someone asked if we could read his tweet on the Voting Rights Act. This is what he said on April 29th. Quote, "Don't piss on our boots and tell us it's raining. Under their bullshit legalese, the far-right Supreme Court gutted the Voting Rights Act today. Another disastrous decision brought to you by the court. Susan Collins built one terrible confirmation vote after another." Now, see, that is how you call out your opponent. Because Susan Collins voted to confirm those Supreme Court justices.
Oh man.
This is why he needs to be the fucking senator right fucking now. Like, that is a brilliant fucking tweet right there. Not only is he pointing out the Voting Rights Act being gutted, but like, fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. Didn't Plattner also vote for Susan Collins? When has he
stated that he did?
Said that he did? Tanja, I don't know. Also, aren't you Canadian? Wait.
To be fair, I'm British, so you know.
Damn Commonwealthers.
Wow. Now,
You're just jealous. You'll be back. Make America Great Britain again.
We're waiting.
You'll be back. Soon you'll see.
You remember you belong to me.
Yeah, just a quick search on this. There's no public record showing Grant Plattner personally voted for Susan Collins. So I don't know what Canadian dude's talking about.
I have to no. Hang on. RJ's asked if you can be an honorary Brit. No, you can't. You keep forwarding me videos taking the piss out of this country. So no, you can't. Everyone else is invited though, just not RJ.
Woo! She's right. I do. I really enjoyed that video that you sent me earlier. That guy who finally tried fish and chips, and I was like, How the fuck do you grow up in that country? Like, how the fuck do you do that? And not
Because his name is Dan Nightingale, and he's a stand-up comedian. They're all stand-up comedians. I know all of them on that podcast, and he hosts. He's an MC. He doesn't have any written jokes. He does everything off crowd work and like improv. And he's great, but he is autistic, and part of his autism is that he will only eat certain foods.
right.
So they have this regular feature on the podcast where they make him try different foods. And I think the fish and chips is the first one where he tasted it and he went, actually, that's objectively delightful.
That's amazing. Oh my god, fucking fantastic. No, I enjoyed that. It's all really wonderful. JB says, "Are you even able to stop talking about Trump for 24 hours?" Yeah, I won't be back on until well, actually, yeah, I won't be back on until Monday night. Yeah, so although I don't know, I might be. Never know. So. Oh. Okay, how about that?
Oh.
Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
23, New Mexico.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of May 2026?
I actually just had a question about you all supporting Plattner. That doesn't make sense.
Okay, why is that?
You say he's not a Nazi, yet has had a Nazi tattoo on his chest?
I guess
Even
you
though he
didn't.
was
I
just
guess you
able to
didn't. I guess you
bullshit
didn't.
Bernie
I guess you
Sanders?
didn't listen. I guess you didn't listen to everything that we just read that he's written prior to that. So it's fine, dude. If you, I'm
He
not rereading
apologized
it.
for it.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I literally just sat here for 10 minutes and I read off Reddit comment after Reddit comment after Reddit comment from the last 15 years because we have all of his Reddit account that he's written for the last 15 years, which, by the way, you can find publicly at the Maine Monitor, Maine spelled like the state Monitor. Excuse me, I'm literally not done talking. I'm literally not done. I'm literally not done talking. Please don't interrupt me or I'll just drop you.
You never are done talking.
Cool story, bro. Anyways, are you going to shut up now or do I need to drop you? Cool. Good job. Anyways, so what I was trying to explain to you is that if you would actually listen to anything that I had just said or that we had just explained, was that we have an entire fucking lifetime's worth of his comments on Reddit. Now, what I'd like for you to do right now is there anything that Graham Plattner has said or done outside of having that tattoo that would indicate to any of us that he's a Nazi? What is it?
Yes.
What?
Getting a fucking Nazi tattoo.
I literally
in
just said
Croatia.
outside of the tattoo, you
He's
fucking
in the
moron.
Marines in Croatia.
Dude,
if you don't know
all right, how
that
about
you're
this?
getting a Nazi
How about
tattoo
this?
on your
How about
chest, you're
this?
illiterate
How about
to the
this?
point where you shouldn't be in.
Okay, cool.
You're
Guess
retarded.
Ah, there it is. There's the slur. There you go. That's the slur. So, by the way, I'm not gonna explain this again because you weren't either A, you weren't listening to what we were saying before, or B, you're just being purposefully obtuse. I kind of think it's the latter because that sounds like the type of person that you are. But I'm gonna make a video on this because I was already planning to make a video on this because I wanna make sure that everybody knows this information. If you can provide any information to me that he has said or done things that would indicate that he is a Nazi sympathizer outside of accidentally getting this tattoo, then I will listen to it. I am open to it. Zero issue with that. I don't know how much clearer I can make it. But if you don't have that, then I don't know what to tell you.
I have a question for him if it's him again.
Thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
How does someone accidentally get a
Oh,
swastika
look, Erika,
tattooed on
it's not a... He didn't get a swastika, you fucking idiot.
It's a Totenkopf.
Yes!
Head.
It's a
Same
fucking skull...
symbolization,
No, it's a
dipshit.
skull and crossbones, you fucking moron.
It's much more than that.
No, it's not. It's a skull and
Bullshit.
crossbones.
Then why did he have it covered up?
Because he found out what it got. Oh my God, he found out what it meant.
Yeah, stutter now, bitch.
I have a question.
Oh, he hung up. I didn't hang up
Of
on him.
course he
He
did.
hung up. Because he's a
Before I
little
could
bitch.
ask my
Because he ran
question.
away. He ran away like a little bitch. That's why.
Well,
Run away.
My question was going to be, he said, well, it doesn't make sense you guys wanting to vote for him when he has that, presumably meaning it would make more sense for him to vote for him if he had that. And in an administration where Pete Hegseth is a thing, who has a symbol tattooed on his body and hasn't had it covered up and consistently makes comments in line with the fucking tattoo he has, I think it's a bit rich.
Multiple tattoos. He has multiple tattoos that are related to Christian nationalism and white supremacy. Has none of them covered up. And by the way, thank you to our friend Just a Bill for the green app. Thank you, Just a Bill. You're a very, very kind friend. Says appreciate you guys. Thank you. We appreciate you too, friend. If you guys aren't following our friend Just a Bill, you should be. We've rated him a couple of times, and yeah, good shit. Thank you, friend. We appreciate it, guys. If you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. Tony, if you're a Trump supporter, feel free to hop back in. We're just looking to talk to Trump supporters, so if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box or give us a call. If you want to have a good faith conversation, like, we're willing to have a good faith conversation. And quite frankly, I'll gladly explain everything about Graham Plattner. I have no problem defending my stance on Graham Plattner. But if you're going to be disingenuous, just fuck off. I specifically asked, I said, what else besides the tattoo? What can you show us? Is there anything? No? You can't? Oh, wait. Is this him calling back again? Thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah. And it sounds like you support Nazis.
Erica, he's called. Oh, and he hung up again.
Of course he won't let me ask a question because it
Oh
would
my
be...
God. Why is he such a pussy? Dude, call back in.
Maybe he's afraid of British people.
He's afraid. He also.
I get it. We're stern.
You guys are. You're very stern. And also, I think he realized that the problem is now he probably just spent like, because he didn't call right. He didn't call right back. So what he did, you guys, was he just spent like the last 2 or 3 minutes Googling and trying to find anything that would support his position, and he couldn't. Did you find something for us, or are you just going to yell at us again, little guy?
I don't need any other supporting facts besides.
I don't need any other supporting facts. I have my feelings. I'm in my feelings. I'm a little guy. I'm in my feelings. Okay, but then
pull
just...
your tampon out and listen.
Oh,
to
no. Oh, look at
2007,
me.
he
Pull
was
your
in the
tampon out.
military.
Did you just think of
If
that?
you don't know that you're in the
You don't
military
know
in
your
Croatia
bubble-
and you're getting the Debunking
Oh,
fucking
no.
tattoo on your chest,
I feel like
you're
I'm... No,
illiterate
be
to
quiet.
the point where
Be
you shouldn't
quiet.
be in office.
Nobody's illiterate. I just want to point out that a tampon
Do you not
literally goes
understand
inside. A
You're in the
tampon
military.
literally goes inside. I'm still talking. A tampon literally goes inside the strongest muscle in the human body. So if you want to complain, you better start developing some muscles of your own that are capable of pushing a fucking baby out.
Shut the
Because
fuck
at the
up and
moment, you are acting like the baby that the place where a tampon goes in my body is capable of pushing out.
Anyways, are you going to contribute anything else, or are you just going to keep whining like a little bitch?
In 2000.
Yeah, no one cares. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hi, no, I don't, but please don't keep me really quick. Don't end it. I just want to say I just debated that man that you have like up here or whatever, TPA or whatever, and he basically just told me to tell you that he has no reason to debate you because you just like kick him or anything like that. I don't really know. I don't know this beef that you guys have going on, but yeah.
You called up to say that?
Yeah. Bitch, you're rude. You just know.
It was the person in the background. Like, what was that? Go on, tell him again.
I don't know. This is amazing.
We're passing notes in class.
I love it. Amazing. I don't know what's happening right now, you guys. I think I might be inside his head a little bit. I don't know. I don't know, Lori. I don't know if that was a girlfriend. It sounded like a child to me. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hello?
Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm in Maryland, and I am 45 years old right now.
Okay. And why do you still support Donald Trump?
Well, honestly, I didn't so much vote for Donald Trump as much as I voted against Biden and Harris. So, nothing that Trump is doing right now, as much as I don't agree with it, it doesn't bother me because I didn't so much vote for him as I voted against the Democrats.
Right, but the question was, why do you support Donald Trump because it's May of 2026. The election was in November of 2024.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you're saying
I
you
mean,
don't. So
I
what you're
guess-
saying is you don't support Donald Trump.
Well, I guess maybe I don't.
Oh,
Maybe I don't.
oh, cool. Well, that's great.
I'm sorry to waste your time then.
No, I
if
mean-
that's what you were looking for.
Well, I mean that's
just-
fine. But since you don't support Donald Trump, are you going to vote against him in the midterms?
Honestly, I'm thinking of just kind of sitting out the midterms at this point. I'd like to see how it plays out.
So what you're going to do
Because-
is, so you don't support the policies that the president is doing, and then instead of trying to do something to fix it, you're just going to sit on the sidelines?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Wow, that doesn't seem like a great
Mamdani-
idea.
Oh, Mamdani is.
Why are we talking about Mamdani? Mamdani is the mayor of New York City. We're talking about Donald Trump and national politics, sir.
I know we are.
Yeah.
I
So
know
my
we are.
again, my
I'm trying to give you a perspective into like a Trump voter. I'm a Trump voter, but I don't necessarily like at this point. It's very hard to actually agree with Donald Trump. But
Right,
I'm
right.
looking at Mamdani and I'm seeing the deficit being reduced, and I'm saying, hey, Democrats might still have a chance. So I'm not sure if I'm going to turn out for the midterms or not.
that's
Because I'm impressed by Mamdani,
Hang
but
on,
I'm not
hang on.
impressed by Trump.
That doesn't make any sense. Can I explain to
Why
you
doesn't-
why? Because you're
Please do.
saying what the Democrats are doing right now is impressing me.
Yes.
However, I'm just going to sit back on my haunches and watch this crappy president continue to reduce my country to ashes, even though I actually think what the other side are doing right now is quite good. I'm just going to sit on my haunches, on my
Yep.
fence, just
That's what
watching
I'm gonna
my
do.
country burn to the ground.
Well, I was raised as a conservative. So for me, it's like it's not about Trump trying to impress me. It's more about like what are Democrats going to do for me? And a lot of the stuff that Democrats have been coming out with for the past 5 years hasn't been very impressive for me as a voter. Now, I'm just one man, so I'm just one voter. Losing my vote isn't going to really mean much to anyone, to anywhere, but just as a perspective and a myopic into the voter base, me not turning out, I'm sure there's people like me that might not turn out. If Trump doesn't turn this economy around, if he doesn't get gas and oil down to, at least what it was under Biden, I can't see myself actually turning out for the midterms because I'm not going to support any of that. But at the same time, like, Democrats also have a long way to go to getting me on their side at the same time. Like, I'm not gonna vote for the Democrats just because I hate Donald Trump.
you're not going to vote for the Democrats just because you hate Donald Trump. No one's saying that you should. But do you think that the policies that Donald Trump is enacting are good?
Part of why I voted for Trump was because I believed in America first.
I
I knew
understand. I
that-
understand. No, I understand that. But the question I asked, sir, was, do you think the policies he's enacting are good? And I think I know the answer to that question. The answer is no, because you don't support what he's doing right now, right?
Right. It
So-
has been no. There's
Right.
been a very strong disconnect between the Trump that was running in 2024 and the Trump that I have right now in 2026.
Well, actually, the Trump that was running in 2024 in his Agenda 47 and then also his connection with Project 2025, it was pretty clear that he was going to do all this stuff, but that's neither here nor there. If you want to take the here and now, right, let's focus on the here and now. If we focus on the here and now,
Okay.
in the 2024 election and in the 2020 election, what was the Republican National Party? What was their overall platform? Do you know? And if you don't, it's okay. It
was Donald Trump.
It was Donald Trump, right?
Unfortunately, it was Donald Trump, and
exactly.
I didn't like that
So,
about.
right. So my point is, if you don't like what Donald Trump is doing, go and vote against Republicans. And you could say, well, I don't know if I like everything that the Democrats are. I don't know if the Democrat. Dude, the Republicans are destroying this country right now. And even if you're like, I'm not 100% behind the Democrats, they're literally the only people standing in the way of stopping Donald Trump. Because the Republicans literally have made their entire identity Donald Trump. There's nothing left.
Matt,
Donald
can
Trump
I
was
ask
a
you?
former Democrat.
No,
Donald Trump was
no,
a Democrat.
no, he's not. No, he's dude. And by the way, this is a wild.
Donald
By the
Trump
way,
was a
Ace,
Democrat
caller,
up until
caller,
2015
caller,
when he voted.
caller.
Yes.
No, he wasn't, and he voted to both. He donated to both political parties equally. Donald Trump isn't. Yes, he did. That's public record. He is an opportunist. He cozied up to George W. Bush, to George H.W. Bush, to Ronald Reagan, to Bill Clinton, to the Hillary Clinton. He did all of it, okay? He donated to all of those people. He's just an opportunist. And by the way, his political views, for the most part, except for his change in stance on abortion, have always been very conservative, very pro-wealthy, very pro-tax cuts for the wealthy, et cetera, et cetera. Those are all conservative, okay?
Welcome to the Democrat Party outside of the liberal movement.
And sir, that's a wild pivot from what we were just talking about. Because
not a
you,
wild pivot.
sir, you don't want to admit the
I
fact,
remember
sir,
Donald Trump as the Democrat National
sir, it is 2026. I don't fucking care what was happening 30 years ago. It is 2026 right now. And right fucking now, the Republican Party is Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is the Republican Party, and they are destroying this country.
It feels more like Donald Trump is the Democrat Party. It feels more like that.
I'm just going to point.
I don't agree with Donald Trump.
Caller, hi. I'm just going to point out to you.
I don't talk
Donald
like
Trump's
that, man.
political.
I
I'm sorry. Stop talking.
Okay.
Donald Trump's political donations from 2010 to 2010 onwards, he donated $1.1 million to the Republicans and $687,000 to the Democrats. He was not a Democrat. He will donate to anybody who he thinks will do what he wants them to do. And the reason he'll do that is because he will take donations to do what other people want him to do.
And that's the Democrat Party. That's the Democrat Party outside of the liberal movement, is exactly that. How many Democrats
did you
have we
listen
gotten
to? Sorry,
on the
did you listen
Republican
to what I just said? Did you listen to what I just said? How much did Donald Trump donate to Republicans?
$500,000 less than
No, $1.1 million. How much did he donate to Democrats? Versus what to the Democrats? 687,000. So which one's more, 1.1 million or 687,000?
Well, if this is a dick measuring contest, then the Republicans win. But if it's a matter of who is actually in charge of the Democrats, then Donald Trump was not alone in the Democrat Party. There are plenty of Democrats that have moved from the Democrat Party into the Republican sphere that we don't want over here because they're not conservative.
Really? Like who?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk was never a Democrat.
Elon Musk
Neither was Peter
Iron
Thiel.
Man to the Democrats.
Hey, bud. No, he wasn't. No, he
Yes,
wasn't. Hey, bud.
he
Hey,
was-
bud.
he
Hey,
was-
bud. I hate to
He
break
was the
this.
guy that
Hey,
was going to bring electric cars to
hey,
all of America.
hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
No.
You're the host. I'm sorry. You're in charge.
Oh, thanks. I'm so glad. Anyways, I don't care what you think. Elon Musk.
Okay.
The only good thing about Elon Musk, and when you say Elon Musk was a Democrat, no, he wasn't. Elon Musk is just another wealthy guy who donated to both political parties. And when you say that Elon Musk was a Democrat, how much did he donate to Donald Trump's campaigns in the last couple of years, huh? Oh, and by the way, before you say anything,
He donated
excuse
like
me,
500
excuse
million
me.
or something.
Yeah, well over that. And by the way, before you say anything else about him being a Democrat before and being so beloved by the Democrats, did he or did he not literally buy an entire social media company because he fucking hated the Democrats and liberal free speech?
He did.
Cool.
He did.
So I
He's
guess
part of
I
this
guess then he wasn't
neoliberal
I guess then he
movement.
wasn't so much of a fucking Democrat then, was he? Because literally
He's
everything
a
about him,
neoliberal, man. I'm trying to tell you
Bud,
that he's not
hey bud,
conservative, but that
aside
doesn't
from
mean
hey bud, aside from your bullshit Elon Musk thing, which isn't true, what are the other major Democrats in this country that have switched over to the conservative party?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Not a Democrat.
Really, he's not a Democrat.
Dude, do you want me to pull FEC filings and show you that these rich, wealthy white guys have done nothing but donate to both political parties?
Opposite, man.
Dude, they donate to both political parties in equal measure,
And that
if
is
not
the
more.
Democrat Party.
What
that's
do you
the
mean that's the
Democrat
Democrat
Party,
Party? They're donating to both political parties.
'Cause
That's
they
not
don't
the
care,
Democrats.
man. And I'm trying to say that as a Republican Party, we have conservatives, and then we got guys like Donald Trump. It's not the same thing. Just like Mark Zuckerberg is not a Democrat to you. Trump
No, it's
is
not that he's not a
Republican.
Democrat to me. He is a rich guy who just donates to both political parties because all he cares about is making money. He only cares about whichever political party will help him the most. It has nothing to do with politics. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. He's not a Democrat because he doesn't care actually about anything that has to do with those political causes. He just is a rich
Are you
guy.
telling me that rich people don't influence politics, that they're not
Oh my
political in nature?
Oh my fucking God.
Bro, I feel like we're two sides of the same coin fighting over the same,
No, we're not.
riddle.
No, you, sir, are just too fucking stupid to understand what I'm saying, and now I understand why you voted for Donald Trump.
Yeah, because I don't believe that men should be pregnant and men.
Cool.
should
That another
go into
fucking wild pivot,
schools
dude. You
and tell
cannot
them
even
that,
track,
you
dude.
know-
You can't even track a basic conversation. What another fucking wild pivot.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm starting to feel that way.
Wait, I'm confused. I'm confused. You just said you voted for Donald Trump because you think that men shouldn't be pregnant. That's why you voted for him?
I did not like the Biden and Harris sort of.
Yeah. No. I understand you didn't like them. I'm saying
And that
you
was
just
my
said
mentality, honestly. That's why I voted for Trump. It
okay.
wasn't so much that I agreed with Trump. It was
You're-
more like I was tired of the TikTok stream and everything.
tired of what?
Like the TikTok algorithm and everything.
What?
What?
The TikTok algorithm. What the fuck does that even mean?
I was tired of seeing people that were transgendering and encouraging people to go into schools
Right.
and encourage
I need to
children
explain,
understand.
sir, I need to explain
Okay.
how algorithms work to you super quick. If you keep engaging with material, no matter what it's about, the algorithm thinks you like it, or alternatively, it knows you hate it but will engage with it. And so it will
Yeah.
keep showing you the same thing. So on my algorithm, because I just see trans people as people, and if I like their content, I will comment on it, and if I don't, I'll just scroll on and carry on with my day. It doesn't show me a whole ton of content about trans people specifically. But you, because you engage with that content, it's going to continue showing it to you.
Well, I did engage in that content, and that was something that I started to understand about the algorithm itself was, I need to stop replying and stop disliking and stop liking things because it's only harming me. Like, I don't want
Okay,
to see
so
all this stuff.
what? Again, you said that you voted for Trump because you didn't think that men can be pregnant. Like that. That's originally what you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're saying that Trump didn't believe those things?
I'm saying that I'm less disappointed in Trump than other Republicans are, because some Republicans voted for Trump because they believed in Trump. I voted for Trump because I didn't like the Biden-Harris politics.
Okay, but if your assertion is that Donald Trump is apparently not a conservative, but you're voting for him because he held notably conservative beliefs.
I don't know if I would say that I'm holding that I felt that he was holding conservative beliefs. I was just so opposed to Biden and Harris at the time that I felt like, you know what, I'm just going to vote for Trump. It was the first time voting for Trump out of 3 times. That's how I felt in 2024.
And you were
That's
upset
all.
with Biden and Harris because of trans people?
No. Well, yeah, in part.
But,
In part
okay,
because of
so
that. And also, but
okay.
I would also say...
No.
let me
I want to
say
ask you about that
it's the
part specifically. Hang on,
economy.
before you move
The
on.
economy as well.
Okay, before you move on, I want to ask you about that part specifically. Can you give me
All
a
right.
time when Biden or Harris, spoke about men being pregnant? Just one time.
The entire administration that Biden hired was full of people that were queer and gay and transgender.
Do you know who
And I
Scott
felt like that
Bessent?
was a
Do you know
bad
who
movement.
Scott
I felt
Bessent?
like that was
Do you know who
dishonest.
Scott? Do you know who Scott Bessent is?
Who has what?
Do you know who Scott Bessent is?
Not offhand.
Okay. He is a gay man in Trump's cabinet.
He's the Secretary of the
Treasury.
Treasury.
I didn't know what you would call it. Here it would be Chancellor of the Exchequer, but yeah.
God, that's so much fucking cool. God damn it. That's so much fucking cool.
I'm sorry. But the fact that you think that they were filling the administration with a ton of people from the LGBTQIA plus community is wild. I can only think of 2 people.
The Secretary of Transportation and the Secretary of who was it? The guy that got fired for stealing all the women's clothing out of her suitcase.
What? Who was that?
The guy. I could look up the name, but I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. He was bald. He had red lipstick on all the time.
Nope, no idea. Please do look up the name.
Oh, sure.
No, I don't think it is Lindsey Graham, Dallas, but that was he's a Republican, so it wasn't Lindsey Graham.
Was a completely other animal right there.
So who was it? There's some very
Sam
good
Britton?
suggestions in the comments.
Sam Britton.
Who?
Sam Britton.
Brenton?
Britain?
I've never even heard of Sam Britton.
He was all over the conservative media for,
Well, I'm sure he was.
Okay, so they were a nuclear engineer. They were the Deputy Assistant Secretary of Spent Fuel and Waste Disposition in the Office of Nuclear Energy for 6 months.
Oh,
damn! How many levels down do you gotta go?
And I don't even know who would have hired them.
Biden
and
hired
here,
him, man. Biden hired him.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, sorry, Erika. I think we were going to say the same thing, but please, you go
I was just
ahead.
going to say, you think Joe Biden was concerning himself with hiring a deputy assistant secretary in a department? No, that's not the way that works, sir.
Yeah. And also the entirety of so this is what happened. They were placed on leave by the DOE after being charged with theft of luggage at an airport in November. And then in December, after a second similar charge, the DOE confirmed that they had let them go. A July 2022 incident resulted in a second arrest warrant. So I don't understand. This is a person who stole a suitcase. The DOE fired him, rightfully so, and then that was it. I don't. And they worked at the Department of Energy for 6 months.
And then he lived in my brain for 3 years, and I voted against
because
Biden
you're a stupid fucking bigot. God damn, dude, you suck. This is amazing. And I wish, God, dude, I wish that my life was like yours, where I could concern myself with some random person I heard about who's some literally some fucking random assistant deputy secretary that I heard about at the DOE from fucking years ago who stole a fucking suitcase, and that's why I decided to fucking vote for somebody. I wish my life was that fucking stupid and simple, that I was as fucking dumb as you, that's why I could cast my vote for somebody. Holy fuck. My daughter is kind of important to me. My business is important to me. Owning a home is important to me. My community is important to me. My family, my friends. But this guy on the phone voted for Department of Energy assistant deputy bullshit from fucking 4 years ago.
I voted against this man.
Oh, I'm sorry. You voted against him, you guys. That's what he voted for over everything fucking else. But hey, gas is almost $5 a gallon. But gas is almost $5 a gallon. You happy?
No, I wasn't happy when it was climbing to $4 a gallon under Biden.
Good, it's because it was Donald Trump's fault then, too, you fucking moron.
How was it Trump's fault in 2022?
Oh, do you want to explain to you? We can explain it to you. Like, it's super simple.
Okay.
Do you want to explain?
Please do. I'm very stupid. I'm a guy that votes against Samuel.
Okay, cool. Yeah. We know that. You can be quiet now because you've asked a question. Okay. So in the year of our Lord.
Okay, don't do that.
Sorry, I'm still talking. Thanks. In the year of our Lord,
he
2020.
He got.
Oh, did he?
He got all. His feelings got hurt then because, mean British lady said something. You said something not nice.
I just agreed with him when he said he wasn't very bright. I just agreed with you.
Mean British lady.
Don't say things if you don't want me to agree with you.
This is what we're worried about?
Matt, I just want to tell you that in the next election, I'm really considering who I'm going to vote for, because I heard that one of the Green Party's cats once impregnated another cat in the community against their will. And so I'm thinking I won't vote for the Green Party because I object to what their cat did.
I mean, that's where we are. God damn.
Oh, hang on. Somebody in the comments, Big Sis Talks, says, is the British lady going to explain US gas? I have a name, it's on the screen. But is the British lady going to explain US gas prices in June 2022? Yeah. Super simple. So in the year of our Lord 2020, there was this thing called COVID-19. It was this whole ass pandemic. And oil producers were still producing oil, but the bottom fell out of the oil market. And so oil was like not trading for very much. So US oil producers went to Donald Trump, cap in hand, and said, please, please, please do something about this. So Donald Trump went to OPEC Plus and said, can we make a deal? And they said, yeah, sure. We'll reduce we'll reduce our output for 2 years. And he went, oh, that sounds good to me. In his defense, he didn't know that people were going to be driving about again in 6 months to a year. He didn't know that. That's not his fault. But 2 years is a long ass time to make that kind of deal for. So then what happened for the next 2 years, up until May, I believe it was May of 2022, OPEC had reduced its output by 10 million barrels of oil per day. So there were 10 million barrels of oil per day less in circulation. And so when there is a supply and demand issue, well, a supply issue, but demand remains the same, the price of the oil goes up. And the price of oil began going down in July of 2022. And that is why oil was so high in 2022. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
That was a very nice TED Talk, Erika. Thank you. Real quick, thank you to Melvin on the tube for the super chat. Matt, you're my guy. However, Keith Hernandez from the Mets called. He wants his Playboy mustache back. Thank you, Melvin. Thank you. Appreciate that one. Sad is that I get that reference. I think that's the worst part of the whole thing. So, damn. Brian says, "Leave Keith alone." Leave Keith alone. Yeah. All right, guys. If you voted for Donald Trump, you can hop in the box and have a conversation with us, or you can give us a ring on the phone line. The phone line is open. It is open again. So give us a call.
We're getting a second round of people in that are asking if you've grown a stash. No, he hasn't grown a stash. He's lost a beard. Is what's happened. Okay, the stash is not something new. It was already there, but it was previously accompanied by a beard, which is why you didn't notice it. Now it's all on its lonesome.
I feel like I look younger without the beard.
I kind of disagree because your moustache is pointing, it's like an arrow pointing upwards at your 11 lines.
Thanks, Erika.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm just saying I don't think it makes you look any younger. I don't think it makes you look older either. I think it makes you look exactly the same age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
You're 76, right?
Close enough. Thank you. Thank you to Steph on the Blue app. It says just supporting the stash. Oh, and fuck Donald Trump. Thank you. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Guys, like I said earlier, in a week it'll all be back. So don't worry about it. I do need some aviators though, really. Some aviators. I could be Lieutenant Dangle from Reno 911. That'd be fun.
I feel like everybody needs access to our voice notes with each other, Matt, because they feel like I'm being mean to you. But this is like Matt and I speak like this to each other all day, every day. I mean, I'm probably a bit meaner than Matt. Maybe a bit, but
bit. Jacob just messaged me on Discord. He says he's on Taxpaying Americans Live. That's funny. Be curious to know how that goes. Jessica, thank you for the green app. I appreciate that. That was very kind of you. Says for the Ron Jeremy Fund. Oh, Jess. Oh, that Jess. Thank you, Jess. That was very. That's our friend Jess, Hot Girl Politics. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. I didn't realize it was that. Thank you, friend. Oh boy. Uh oh. Incoming. I want information.
Hi.
Hey, friend. What's up?
Just a quick two things. First and foremost, who is this man cosplaying my friend Matt? And where is my friend Matt? No, buddy, you look good. I like it.
It was an accident. I don't know. Did you hear it was an accident with the beard trimmer, so I had to.
Oh no, I didn't hear that because I was too busy over on Tax-Paying Americans debating him, absolutely cooking him to the point where he was like, "Oh, turns out she's a friendly, can't have her up," and he won't let me back up now. Because I said I believe in common sense gun reform and not abolishing the Second Amendment, so now I'm a friendly.
How dare you?
But he did let me up, and he goes, "Hey, Emma, how are you?" And I was like, "Well, you know, I'm 11 foot 3 inches taller than Charlie Kirk today, so I'd say pretty great." And he did not like that.
That's one of those. It was one of those. Also, like knowing how tall Emma is, it really helps the joke along. But I was like, chef's kiss. But I was like, God damn, dude, he is in it. He's up in his feels. He's up in his feels about our. He did a 46-minute video about me. Did you know that?
I heard. I watched your video because there was no way in hell I was watching 46 minutes of that loser go off. But Matt, I'm so serious. He stood up to go get some sort of like source because I guess he prints off everything he reads. I don't fucking know. And he's wearing a 3X shirt that goes down to his knees. Like he looks like a small man in a big guy suit. I don't know what's happening.
Amazing. I don't know. I tried to mention it like kindly that beard combs are a thing. Like you can get them and you can like.
And you can like take care of your facial hair. Yeah. He's something.
Oh yeah, but I'm really glad if anyone has any clips of it, I would certainly love to see it because God knows he won't post them. So.
Oh, I'm clipping it. So I was MAGA hunting, which means I was live on my main account.
Yes.
While cooking him. So the whole thing's getting clipped and posted.
Amazing. I fucking love it. That's fantastic. Fucking awesome. I love that so much. So, just delightful. Awesome.
Well, Erika, I adore your face. Matt, I adore your face. Nemo, you're brilliant, and I adore your face, although we haven't interacted a whole lot. But I'm going to go back to deep cleaning my washer. I just wanted to let you know that guy's a crazy cuckoo bananas person.
He really is. But I appreciate you a lot, friend. And we got to talk about doing a co-host soon. So
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Love you guys. Bye.
All right, bye, friend. W's for our friend Emma. We love you, Emma. That's great. Guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, please hop in the box. We just want to talk with Trump supporters right now. So if you voted for Donald Trump, got almost 1,000 people in here over on the TikTok side, and I don't know, we're over 100 and change over on the tube or something like that. I don't know, we're around 100, I guess. Yeah. But if you voted for him, thank you to Sapphire Dragon Gaming over on the tube for the gift of the jewels. I appreciate that. But yeah, give us a ring on the phone line. The phone line is right above my head, or it is pinned up in the chat over on the tube. So yeah, really easy to find. Good times.
I did just invite someone from the comments to come up. Big Sis Talks.
Oh.
Since they are consistently asking me questions in the comments and saying that I didn't mention this and I didn't mention that. So I have invited you to come up, but it seems like you can't come up and talk, which is weird considering your name. It sounds like you'd be keen to have a chat.
Oh, and it's our friend Erika. Hello, other Erika.
Hi, y'all. I have a question. What's on your face? What's happening, friend? This is different.
Yeah, I had an accident with the beard trimmer, and so I had to.
Oh, I was gonna ask, did you lose a debate to the TPA and you said you had to shave? You feel like Dirk Diggler.
You're a fucking star. You're a star. You're a star.
You're a star.
You're a star. No. I had an accident with the beard. Look, everyone. I had an accident with it. It was on the lowest setting by mistake. It's the first time I've ever done that. So I had to get rid of the rest of it. I decided to leave the mustache for, I don't know, just because I've never done it before. That's where we're at. Okay, in a week, this will all be like a bad dream. It'll be back to normal because my hair grows really fucking fast. Okay.
I'm sorry, I see your face. It's so smooth, it's like a baby. I'm just like, he's just a baby. He's just a baby.
It really is. It really is very. Honestly, it's. My girlfriend is not. I'll tell you, my girlfriend was not thrilled. She was like,
Who are you? I don't know this person.
she was not happy. I'm just gonna say.
Oh my God, Matt, have you got your glasses nearby?
Oh my gosh, please put glasses. You do look
Can you
like
put your
Lieutenant
glasses on?
Dangle.
Right, now
There
can
you
you
go.
now can you say hidely ho, neighbour?
No.
Well, that's rude.
No, absolutely not. I will not.
Oh my gosh, all you need is is some short shorts, some short shorts, and a tan collar shirt. All right, dude, this is your Halloween costume, Lieutenant Dangle.
See now,
Can we-
I love me some Lieutenant Dangle.
I know he's awesome. Can we just get a picture for the people that don't know?
What I need are the new boots, Erica. The boots.
Yes.
New boot goofing. That's it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That is so awesome. Okay, I will stop bothering you guys. I'm on an airplane. It's about to take off. And good grief. Matt, read my text message.
I read it. I haven't had a chance to respond yet, but I read it.
I was like, I thought I hurt that lady. I was like, oh no, I'm sorry.
We're going to read
so
about
sorry, ma'am.
Erika on the news.
Hey, tonight at 10. No, I thought I hurt the lady. All right, but the reason I came up, I heard you say the big sis person. She sucks. She made an appearance on my live yesterday, and she sucks. When I tell you circular conversation, all right, it's worse than when I start rambling.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's that bad.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
You're not that bad. I mean, I hate the circular.
It's that bad, friend.
Yeah. There's. And by the way, that's Lieutenant Dangle. That's Lieutenant Dangle. There you go. So.
Hey.
Wait, are you?
I have fun now.
Are you getting on a? Are you getting on a plane? Are you?
I'm on a plane.
Oh,
look.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
See, look, I'm on a plane. I'm on a plane. Hi. Oh wait, there's camera. Hi. I'm on a plane.
She's on a plane, you guys. All right, don't stop talking to us on a plane. It feels inappropriate.
Why? I have my AirPod on.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, you're not one of the. All right, that's fine. Okay, that's fine.
I'm not one of those people.
Yeah,
No, God, no.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. No. All right, y'all have fun. See you guys later.
Have a good flight, friend. Bye.
Thank you, friend. Bye.
W's or
I
Erika.
enjoyed Chris's comment, which said Erika 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Hello, mate.
Hello, John. You sound not American.
Oh, no, mate. I'm born and raised. My family from Ireland. Australia and Ireland. What's got you?
Where do you live?
Currently, I'm in Broward County, Florida.
Okay.
I'm totally messing with you, man. Sorry.
Yeah, I know, because your accent was just all over the place, dude. Yeah, that's really, yeah.
What say you to a game of Quidditch?
No, no, yeah, let's just not.
Can we just, that is the most I don't know what accent it is you're trying to do.
It's a Harry Potter accent.
There's no such thing as a Harry Potter accent.
Oh, that's a Hogwarts.
Okay, I will. Hogwarts, if you are listening, There's no such thing as a Harry Potter accent.
How are y'all doing? I don't know what we're talking about. I just wanted to be a little light.
Oh, okay. Well, did you vote for Donald Trump, John?
No, I abstain from voting, man. I think it's just a rigged system anyway. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. And it seems like it seems really disingenuous to talk about politics when you don't participate.
Well, I can tell you that there is something called Operation Paperclip, where after we toppled the Nazi regime, we took their best scientists at propaganda and misinformation, and we made them chair boards of our government. So I cannot pretend that doesn't exist.
Didn't really respond to what I said.
Well, the idea that you could think that you can vote your way out of a regime that's existed since literally the inception of America, you know. So
I have a question, John.
we fought for independence in 1775. We gained it in 1777. The system that we fought to get rid of was reestablished in the colonies.
And by the way, can I, Erika? I want to let you ask him, but I just want to clear the air on one thing real quick, because I've read extensively on this. Operation Paperclip isn't what he said. Operation Paperclip is where we stole their engineers and their scientists. That's where we got a lot of the technology. No, they're engineers and they're scientists, and that's where we got a lot of the technology that we ended up using for the space missions and all of that different stuff. It was not a us getting their propagandists. It was us stealing their engineers and scientists. Which you could still make an argument against being really kind of fucking slimy in a number of different ways, and sure, we could absolutely go down like that moral rabbit hole, but it wasn't propagandists or anything like that. Just to be clear, that's not what Operation Paperclip was. Okay, so no. Anyways, Eric,
can I ask my question now?
Of course.
What's a chair board?
Is a group of panel members that sit on a board and they decide what happens with the economy.
No, I asked you what a chair board is.
I just told you what it is.
No, you said what a group of people that sit on a board is a chair board.
That's what a chair board is.
Nope. That would be like a committee or a board. So what's a chair board?
A committee, a chair board, a council.
So what's a chair board?
It's the same thing as a council.
No, it's not.
It's the exact same thing.
I'm going to look up the phrase chair board.
You do that.
I will.
Do you want me to pull it up? Actually, I could pull it up on the screen for you, Erika, if you'd like. Here. You want me to put it on the screen?
Well, I can find a lot of things about the chairman of the board or chairing a board, but not a chair board. It's showing me a lot of seats when I ask for that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's almost like it's not really a term.
Is it like waterboard?
Like boogie board?
Oh, I love a boogie board. Maybe a cheese board. That could be right.
Cheese board.
Chalkboard. Wakeboard. Skateboard.
Taking all the good boards.
BORED board. Charcuterie.
Surf.
Oh, go on.
Board, as Beyonce would say.
Charcuterie board.
Yeah. Cork board.
Yeah, corkboard's a good one.
Bulletin board.
Chessboard. Monopoly board. I can go through all the games.
Ironing board. Yeah.
I'm bored.
I already said that, John. If you're going to tell jokes, tell your own jokes. Don't steal them from me.
I like them feisty. Feisty.
What a weird thing to do. Like,
What say you to a game of Quidditch?
anyway, what a weird thing to do to come up on a panel.
Oh, so weird. Y'all silly.
To come up on a panel and then sexualize somebody because you don't know words. Isn't that weird?
I sexualize somebody?
Matt, did he say he liked him feisty after you'd been talking at any point?
No.
Oh, weird. Almost like it's sexualizing.
Yeah, and it was really, dude. That was creepy. Like, why the fuck would you say it like that?
Wow, the toes have been stepped on everybody.
Huh?
Y'all just some sensitive asses, huh?
It's not being sensitive. I'm just pointing
Oh,
out
it's so
to
sensitive.
you.
Oh my god. Operation
do I look-
Paperclip, by the way.
do I look-
Operation
I'm so
Paperclip.
sorry. You've just interrupted me while I was talking. Do I look sensitive or offended? I'm not. I'm neither sensitive nor offended. Was just trying to point out to you. I was trying to help you out, bud. That saying something like that. Are you okay?
I want to point out as well, the people in the comments can hear me. Did I sound upset when I said that, or did I just point out that it was weird?
You sounded a little happy about it.
Because I'm British and we don't have feelings. So
Do you have Quidditch over there?
No, because it's imaginary.
Man, come on. Really? I thought it was a real thing for real.
A real thing for real.
They should make it a real thing. Can you imagine if we had people, on a string suspended in the air and they were playing Quidditch? Like, we should try to make it a real thing. Can we at least agree on that?
John, how old are you?
I'm probably too old to be trying to act funny.
Yeah, probably. How old are you though?
34.
Okay, so too young for lead paint must be inherited because that's what happens with lead.
Literally, there is so much hate on all of these lives. I'm just trying to be silly, to be honest. There's so much hate. I got called a white supremacist because I said that I believe the big problem with, what's going on in the world today is a lack of information and education on all spectrums. So financial literacy is at all-time highs, right? So like one of my best friends that I met when I was living in the ghetto.
I'm sorry, did anyone apply to go to John's TED Talk? Who was it who asked John to do a TED Talk? Who was it? It wasn't me, it wasn't Matt, and yet he appears to be doing one.
Do you want me to just be silent?
Oh, it seems like nobody asked to go to your TED Talk.
Okay, let's see y'all. Y'all can have your book club meeting, whatever. Bye.
What's happening to the world?
Oh my god, I don't know, but it's so funny. Oh my god. Wow. What is this? Beer for you. Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
No way.
Well, that's fantastic, friend. We appreciate that. We are just looking to talk Trump supporters at the moment, though, okay?
Can I ask you a real important question that means a lot to me and my family right now?
What's up, friend?
My sister has, because of disinformation and through the years, like she's totally lost her mind, man. I was wondering if there's any other people out there that's experienced that. She's gone down such a rabbit hole with religion and politics. And it's all because of from Rush Limbaugh on to present day. She's been locked up several times and she's lost touch with reality. And nobody's ever tried to confront her with politics. How do I go about it?
Can I direct you to someone, Beer?
I knew
please.
what you were going to say. Please.
Okay.
Let me grab a pen.
Yeah. Okay, I'll let you grab. Let us know when you come back.
This is, and by the way, for anyone else, real quick, before Erika says this, anyone else out there who needs a resource like this, clip this part, get a pen ready, whatever it may be. This is a good resource, one that I actually just started following. Actually, Erika, while you do this, I need 2 seconds. I'll be right back, but please continue.
That's fine. So
Okay, I'm ready.
Right. You need to look up a guy called Stephen Hassan, Hasan. He has a really good channel on YouTube. He has also written a book called The Cult of Trump. He is a cult deprogrammer. And he himself was in a cult called the Moonies in the 1970s. And wait, Jacob, wait a minute, wait for Matt to come back and I'm sure he'll let you up. No, Hasan, he's Jewish, Big Sis talks. Anyway, he was in the Moonies in the 1970s. He's a PhD. He knows everything there is to know about deprogramming people from cults. His YouTube channel contains lots of videos specifically about deprogramming people who have fallen down the Trump cult.
Fantastic. I will look up Stephen Hassan, and I really like listening to you guys. I appreciate everything you guys are doing, and I will drop myself down. Thank you.
Thank you. The book was called, Mama, it's called The Cult of Trump. It's a V, I believe, Steven. And I first came across him years and years ago, because any of you who've heard me talk about this, when I did my master's degree, I wrote my master's dissertation on cults. He's in a different academic field. He's a psychologist, I believe. So different academic field, but I also started, he wrote a great book about mind control, and I read that book years and years and years ago, and then he started turning up on stuff about Scientology, and I watched him on those things. He's awesome. But I'm just going to spell his name again for people who didn't hear. Stephen Hassan, Steven Hassan, Hasan, 1S.
Okay, 1S. Jacob, hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good. I just annihilated a tax-paying American, which is fun. And I got a new haircut. This is the first time you guys have probably seen my hair because I'm always wearing a hat, but I finally got my haircut done. So happy about that. Yeah. I see you got the mustache going, man. It looks nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll be back to the beard soon, but
okay.
Well, I'm glad you had a good chat with what's his face over there. That's nice.
He's obsessed with you guys, by the way. Like, he could not stop rambling. He said to me, "Young man, you should not be influenced by these, by Matt." He said to me, "You should not be hanging around people like that." And I said, I would rather hang around them than a white supremacist.
Hey,
so
nice.
Because we were talking about Charlie Kirk and the fact that he, advocated for us to go back to the restrictive immigration of the 1930s and 20s. So, calling you Mad Matt, yeah, he called you Mad Matt.
It's quite hilarious. It is quite hilarious, but
he did not mention Erika, actually, surprisingly.
I don't think he knows. He doesn't know.
I've never talked to him.
No, not you, Erika Shante.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Don't refer to Erika when I'm here and then think I'm going to think it's a different person.
Bad. That's my bad. Yeah, he it was weird. He said that I told him to come on your live, and he said no, Matt should come on my live, guys. I'm like, I think he just wants your audience. I think that's the whole reason why he would do that, so he gets the live benefits of getting your audience.
Yeah,
and it's I picked that up. I bet that's probably what everybody's been thinking for a week and a half now. But it was not great. I actually thought CK was only a podcaster. is in the chat. Oh my god.
I mean, yeah. I like what Emma says. Emma says that she's 11 feet 3 inches taller than CK now.
He got so mad at that. He asked me like, do you condone Emma and Matt's actions? I'm like, I don't know what they said, but it probably was fine.
Actually, I've never said anything. I didn't say that, but I don't know. He likes to say that he has clips of people saying things that he doesn't say. Like he said the same thing about Facts Still Matter about Steve. He's claimed that he's like, I have a clip of you saying that I have a clip, and then he never produces it, or he just likes to say those things to people when they come up. He's just a funny clout chaser. Like he tries to debate. The funniest part is he claims that he's not trying to clout chase, and then like if you click back one video on his YouTube, it's his like last debate with Parker. Parker actually gets mad at him for mentioning his YouTube channel too many times in the debate. He's like, why do you keep mentioning your YouTube channel? Why do you keep doing? I'm like, it's just like, dude, it's so fucking cringe. It's like, if you're good at what you do, just build your fucking audience. Like, I don't know, but I guess he's got to. That's what he's got to do. So, I think it's funny. But anyways, that's all. Well, I'm glad. I need to see some clips, Jacob. Need to see some clips.
I didn't. Well, I couldn't get anything because they don't. I don't think they can get live recordings if you go on somebody else's live. Next time I go on though, I think I can screen record it. And that should be able to work.
From your own device, you can't. It won't pick up your own voice.
Oh,
you
no.
You got to do it with a second device.
Oh no, that's annoying. Okay. Well, maybe I'll plan something with him to do like an official.
That sounds like it's very much an iPhone issue, as you can record your own voice as well on a screen recording on an Android.
Mm.
Well,
yeah.
on a regular, on anything normal, yes. On TikTok, no. That's the only thing.
Wait, Gail said she recorded it. Gail in the chat said she recorded it.
Oh, nice. Way to go, Gail. We appreciate you.
I feel like I was like super soft. He just like filibusters for like 3 minutes, and then I got maybe 10 seconds out before he interrupted me.
Well,
it was not great. I just with him, it seems to me that the more you let him speak, the dumber he sounds. So like, I just kind of let him ramble because it honestly feel like it made me look better, but yeah, I don't know.
I just need to correct something. It's HASSAN.
It is two S's. Okay.
Yeah, for some reason I was convinced it was just one.
Isn't he Jewish too?
Well, yeah, I don't think he's practicing, but he is ethnically Jewish, yeah.
That's awesome. Another win for us.
another win for the Jews. Well, listen, man. I appreciate you coming up and sharing. We gotta compare notes and see some clips. Okay, man. We're gonna try to see if we can talk.
Yeah, no, I was just coming by for that morale boost. So.
You deserve it. I'm not gonna. I don't mean to knock your ego down or anything like that. But like, I'm not surprised that you did well. I mean, I'm just saying I'm not surprised. But so good job. But that's all.
I thought he would be harder. I actually want to debate like Millie or one of the MAGAs that supposedly are decent at debating at some point, but they never. I've DM'd Millie so many times and she refuses to come up on my panel. Like it's insane.
She won't. You'd have to go to her. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Millie doesn't
Gail,
Millie doesn't go to anybody else's panel anymore unless it's a right-leaning panel.
Yeah.
She just doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might have to catch her on a Realness or Enzo or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
But all right. Good luck with the rest of your guys' live. And I will see you guys later.
Appreciate it, Jacob. W's for Jacob. Make sure you're following Jacob. Go check him out on live later.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't, Jacob. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I thought you were done. I didn't mean to drop you early. I dropped Jacob early. Sorry, Jacob.
Yeah, you did, Matt. You do that to everyone. We know.
Jacob hates me. Sorry, Jacob. All right. Well, I thought we did have. Guys, if you're a Trump supporter, you can hop in the box. Please, just Trump supporters right now. We're just looking for Trump supporters, or you can call in The phone line is open because we have no guests up on TikTok. So the guest box is clear. We're just looking for Trump supporters right now. Sorry, Jacob. Didn't mean to drop you. Jacob says he was just going to say he's going to be live later. Jacob is going to be live later. So let's make sure that we go support our friend Jacob. Sorry, bud. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
43, Michigan.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump?
Actually, I was trying to get back to you on what you said to the caller, and when you tried to make him look bad, when you said Elon Musk was not a Democrat.
Okay, yeah, I don't really want to talk about that. Anyways, why do you still support Donald Trump?
Because he's done so many great things for the country.
So in May of 2026, what is he doing well for the country?
He's stopping Iran from having a nuke. He has the blockade up, and it's starving Iran. They can't. Their oil capacity is full. They can't get oil out. He just made China bow down to him and commit hundreds of billions of dollars to us, committing to oil.
He just made. Hold on. He just made China bow down to us. What are you talking? Wait, hold on. Hold on.
I wasn't finished.
Hold on. Because you're saying a lot of things that aren't making sense. So I'm trying to get some clarity here. He said he made China bow down to him. I don't understand. What did we gain? There's nothing official out of the China talk. So what are you talking about here?
What do you mean? Their president did everything but give him head under the table.
No. I'm so sorry. You're just basically making some weird assumptions. There's been no deal announced. You just said something that's completely fabricated.
No, he agreed to getting oil from us.
Really? Where?
Correct. Yes, at least 600,000 barrels a day.
What? Where?
China.
Can you show us that?
Can you show us where that happened?
From Alaska.
No, not where, as in where in the country.
No,
can you give us a source? Sorry,
Not even
can you
from
give
this
us a
country.
source? Can you give us a source for that? Where did you find that information?
I found it on a couple different places online.
Okay, so give us one of those places.
I didn't look what the source was at the time, but I just read it.
Okay, so you have time now. Go find it.
I'm on my phone, so if you want to look it up, you look it up.
Your phone's a supercomputer, buddy. Go find it.
No, that's okay. You can look it up.
Oh, okay. So you can see the point that it's not real. Okay, cool. Thanks.
No, it's 100% real.
Then why don't you look it up for it? Then why don't you look it up for us? Then why don't you pull it up for us?
What about him?
Why don't you pull it up for us? Why don't you pull it up for us if it's real?
Pull up Donald Trump.
Sir, you're the one who made the claim. I'm not here to do research for you.
Okay, are you saying that they didn't commit to buying 200 Boeing?
Can you show us all of these things that you're claiming?
Yeah, let me look.
Cool, thank you.
It's weird because there's I just found a report from March of 2026, which I believe is 2 months ago.
To getting 200
I'm
Boeing
sorry. Hi. I'm talking. Hi.
I'm not talking.
I'm talking. I don't care who you're talking to. Don't talk over me. I found a report from March 2026 that said that the US was already sending had a tanker loaded up with 600,000 barrels of oil to go to China. Could that be what you're mixing it up with?
Okay, hey, listen, lady, shut up. I found it. On Reuters or CNN, you can find these reports.
You mean the one where it says that Trump announces the Boeing jet order from China, but no one in Beijing will confirm it?
Nope, doesn't say that.
It literally does.
I'm looking at it right now.
So who in Beijing has confirmed the order?
The president.
Wrong. The Chinese side has not made any announcements regarding whether it has agreed to purchase aircraft or engines. When asked specifically after Mr. Trump had left Beijing whether there was any agreement for aircraft purchases, Guo Jiakun, excuse me, I pronounced that wrong, a spokesman for China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, responded that Sino-American trade ties were mutually beneficial. Both sides should jointly implement the important consensus reached by the two heads of state and inject more stability into China-U.S. economic and trade cooperation as well as the world economy. Wow, that's so weird because it's almost like if that deal was correct and accurate, that what would have happened is that their spokesperson would have said, yes, that's a deal that we reached, instead of some vagaries about trade. Huh. What do you think?
I think you're wrong because today is a different day than yesterday.
That's literally from an hour ago, Chief.
Okay, let me read.
You read whatever you want. That was reported 1 hour. That was at
China
1:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Boeing jets with a potential for order to rise as much as 750
Where
planes.
is the confirmation from Beijing?
I'm not done reading.
No, I don't need you to read the article. I just want you to read where it says that the government of China confirmed the deal. Because everything that I've read on this, and I've read everything about this today, China hasn't confirmed anything that Donald... No, listen to the words coming out of my mouth. Donald Trump said this shit, and China won't confirm it. Guess what? Donald Trump has made a bunch of bullshit trade deals that he says one thing, and then they're not done deals or they're not confirmed. This has happened over and over and over in the last year and a half. So excuse me if I don't believe Donald Trump when he makes up some bullshit trade deal and then China doesn't confirm it.
All right, let me look it up if they confirmed it.
You don't have to look it up. I just told you that as of an hour ago, the government of China, it's in the New York Times. I just read you the quote.
Did anybody from Beijing commit to buying Boeing from America and oil?
No, they didn't. I just read it to you.
Yes, China committed. Listen, soybeans, more soybeans, following the meetings in Beijing. So,
what are you talking about? The Chinese government hasn't committed to any of these things.
Oh, and you don't think they're gonna?
No.
Why wouldn't they? They said it's closer to get gas from Alaska than Iran Strait.
Are you not, I don't know, do you need me to speak slower? The Chinese government has not confirmed the things that Donald Trump is saying. So if they haven't confirmed the deals, they're not deals. It's just Donald Trump saying shit.
It does take time to get paperwork filled out and deals to get made. You realize that, right?
Can I ask a question? What's a deal?
Go ahead. You ask a lot of questions. Go ahead.
What I correct, because I'm inquisitive. It's a positive quality in a person. I don't expect you to understand that, but it really is. So anyway, what is a deal?
What do you mean? What is a deal? A deal is a deal that you agree to something and they agree to buy it, whatever it is.
So what is the US giving China in this deal? Because you're talking all about what China is giving the US. What's the US giving China?
China needs America. America doesn't need China. We buy so much shit from them that their country would collapse. Their country would collapse if we stop buying from them.
Other way round, buddy.
No, it's not.
It
I've
is.
seen this. Yes, I've seen this 2 days ago.
How much does China import from the? In fact, why was Donald Trump angry at China in the first place? Tell us that.
Because they gave Iran weapons and information.
That wasn't my. No, it was nothing to do with Iran.
Yeah, that was something.
It was,
was something.
No.
Yes, it was.
Why was Donald Trump angry at Iran originally? Sorry, not Iran, China.
Why would he be mad at
originally?
Iran? Because they're building nukes? Yes.
No, sorry. I corrected myself. Why was Donald Trump angry at China originally?
You tell me the original.
It was because of a trade deficit, because China was exporting so much to you and they were buying nowhere near as much from you. So
Okay, you do
my
realize
question, I'm
that-
sorry, I'm still talking. My question to you would be then, how would China collapse without the USA when they don't really import a lot from the USA, but the USA wouldn't collapse without China when they import a shit
they
ton
need us
from
to
China?
buy everything from them because they need us. They need us to buy all that shit. We buy the most stuff from China out of every other country, probably 10 times the amount from any other country. And you do realize that
So you don't need anything.
I'm not done this time.
I don't care. You don't
I'm
need
not done
anything
this
from
time.
China, no?
You do realize that last month Trump set a
So
record.
we don't need anything from China
with
here. So we don't need anything from China here. So we don't need
export.
anything from China here.
Not right now. If we had to get it or build it ourselves, we could do it.
Wrong.
What do they? Let me finish my statement.
No,
though.
you're just
let me
wrong.
get
You
one
no,
statement
you
out.
already finished your statement, and what you just said is completely 100% fucking wrong. We do not have the infrastructure here to do half of what China is currently doing. What you just said is 100 fucking percent
But we
wrong.
don't have-
Or
if
if
we
I was,
can't
I'm
do
sorry,
it-
my bad. I'm sorry. If I was Donald Trump, what I would say is what you just said is 600% wrong.
Matt, I have a question for you.
You're saying
Yeah,
if
hold
we
on.
can't
I'm
build
sorry,
it
caller.
ourselves-
Hang on. Erica has a question for me. Just shut the fuck up. Yes, Erica.
Okay, if
You
I'm
shut the fuck
building, if okay, sweetheart, cry.
Not
Anyway,
you,
Matt.
not you.
Anyway, Matt. If I'm gonna build a factory, for example, in the United States, which Donald Trump is very keen on right now,
Yeah.
what do I need to build kind of the structure of the factory to make it strong so like it's not gonna, fall over or anything? What do I need, Matt?
Well, you would need a specific building material to go to make the structure, the infrastructure of the building, and that's called steel.
Okay, and Matt, are you aware of what manganese is?
Oh, is that an element that you put into steel to strengthen it?
Yeah, it gives steel tensile strength. Now, does the United States have some manganese? A little bit,
Yeah, we
but it's
do.
not very good. Sorry, I'm still talking. Does the US have manganese? Yes, it does, but it's not very high quality.
No. And a very
it's-
small percentage.
Yeah, a very small amount. China has the world's biggest deposits of manganese by a country mile. They are manganese rich, shall we say. The United
Wow.
States cannot build things without manganese.
Yep, but
So
we can
they
get it or
have
get it somewhere
something.
else.
Where would you get it from? Do tell.
Another country. Why? Why can't we
Which
get it from another
country?
country?
Which
How about
country?
Japan?
Here.
How about Japan?
No, you know what, Erica? I don't think he understands the gravitas of what you're saying. So let's
I
maybe
agree.
let's try it from a different angle. Okay, let's caller, let's do this, okay? You understand that rare earth minerals are one of the most crucial and important things that we need for a number of hold on. Dude, just let me help you out here. I'm actually trying to make you understand this because I feel like you're really not grasping.
No, I'm grasping.
I don't think you are. The rare earth minerals, rare earth elements, I should say, are so important to us for things like aerospace engineering, semiconductors, defense, et cetera, right? Out of 100% of our total need, of 100% of those minerals that we as the United States need, so out of 100%, what percentage of them are supplied by China to the United States? So our need is 100%. What percentage of them come from China?
What, 70?
Yes. The United States gets 70% of all rare earth minerals. Hold on.
Right?
Time out. That's not just because we like China or just because we're like, oh, well, we'll just get them from you guys when we could get them from other places. It's because that China has close to 87% of all of those rare earth minerals. That's because we can't just go and get them in other places. That's why 70% of them come from China. This isn't just a matter of like we could go shop around and get them somewhere else. Do you understand?
What about Venezuela, though? Venezuela has one of the most rare earth minerals.
They don't have the deposits like China does. I just explained to you that they have 87% of the world's rare earth minerals, give or take.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's give or take, but all right.
Give or take to what? What? If I'm wrong, if I'm off by a couple of percent, still in the 80s. That's insane.
And you don't think America can get that some places else? Like
no, that's what I'm trying to explain to you, because it seems like you don't understand percentages.
Well, that's your thoughts, though. Let me ask you one question without getting interrupted for once. Just one question.
Why won't you
So
actually acknowledge what? Why won't you actually, instead of asking a question because you're so like, oh, you guys are, you didn't even answer the question that I've posed to you in an honest manner to actually assess what I've said and what Erika said to you about rare earth minerals and the percentages that we gave. The only thing that you've said back is, we could just get it somewhere else, when there's zero evidence that we could actually do that.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that, but I still disagree.
How could you disagree? There's nothing. It's a fact.
Because we have rare earth minerals. Canada has them. Venezuela has a shitload. Japan has them. We are good trading partners with all of them. So
no, you're terrible trading. No,
can I finish?
Stop.
Can I finish?
No,
for once?
you can't.
Yes,
can't,
I can.
because you're not good
Trump
trading
just had
partners.
A $300 billion export last month. A record.
You are not good trading partners.
Export.
You are
$300 billion from tariffs working.
You don't have to yell about that and know that he
I
didn't.
do, because
That's a
she
lie.
speaks over me every time.
Shut the fuck up. You're such a whiny little bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because I just got you there with the tariffs working.
You didn't get any. The tariffs did not work. The Supreme Court struck them down.
The Supreme Court and the international, the Supreme Court,
right now.
You idiot, the Supreme Court and the International Court of Trade struck down the majority of Donald Trump's tariffs, you fucking moron. And any money, and by the way, any money that we made, quote unquote, made from the tariffs, A, was money paid in by Americans, and B, has to be refunded to the fucking businesses, you fucking idiot!
Bullshit. What about
bullshit? They have to be refunded. The money has to be refunded. Did you miss that in the news? The money has to be refunded.
Where's the $320
The money has to be refunded. The money has to be refunded.
To who?
The businesses.
Exactly. The fuck? Why would
that means we didn't make the money, you moron?
Not 100%. You're fucking ridiculous.
It's literally all of the money from Donald Trump's IEEPA tariffs because they were not legal. You fucking idiot.
How aren't they legal?
Look at the fucking screen.
We're trading with
Look at the fucking
screen.
Look at the fucking screen. Can you see the screen?
No, I'm not on there, but I can look at it.
I'll read it to you. It said Trump tariff refunds begin, but consumers likely to miss out.
What source is this?
It's the BBC.
Okay, the BBC. So the left. Okay.
Not the left.
Yes, the left.
No, not the left.
Okay, then what are they?
You know shit about shit. The BBC has to be neutral on politics.
Oh, really? Is that a new rule?
No, it's not a new rule. It's been the rule since they came about.
Okay, that's great. And Elon Musk was a Democrat until 2022, voted for Obama, voted for Hillary, and voted for another.
Yeah. He just gave $500 million to Republicans.
Democrat.
Yeah, he just gave $500 million to Republicans. But okay, bud.
In 2022,
anyways,
he became a Republican.
anyways, after Supreme Court blow, Trump admin launches $166 billion tariff refund portal on Fox News. Is that good enough for you, kiddo?
Yeah, Fox News works sometimes.
There you go. So we just proved you 100% wrong. You can apologize now for being 100% wrong.
Wrong on what? I didn't hear what you said.
The tariffs didn't work. We have to give the money back.
They're starting to work, I said.
No, they're not working because we don't. Oh, my God.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, have a seizure over it, like you usually crash out and do.
First of all, don't do that. Matt is frustrated because you are dumb.
No, you are dumber than shit. You're a fucking British woman that don't know shit.
Cool. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. Let's do a little test. How many people are in the House of Representatives? Do 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 do.
Conversation anyway.
He hung up.
Of course he did, because he's not bright.
Imagine insulting a British person and calling them stupid and then being asked a simple question about your own country's government and being so embarrassed that you have to hang up the phone and run away.
Ask me, Matt. Ask me.
Erika, how many voting members are there in the House of Representatives?
435.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hello?
Hello. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, just wanted to let you know that Hassan is still a transphobic bigot, even if he's a cult expert.
Sorry?
I've been fighting with Hassan since 2023 when he would not take his transphobic bigotry off of X. So he may have a PhD, but he's still a bigot.
You're talking about Stephen Hassan?
I'm having trouble hearing you.
I said, are you talking about Stephen Hassan?
He says that we're all porn addicts, and that's the only reason we're trans. He is a supporter of J.K. Rowling. I can't hear what you're saying, but I'll come on TikTok if you actually want to have a discussion about it, and maybe I can hear you.
No, I just wanted to. I was just trying to. I was just trying to.
I guess.
I was just trying to understand what you were saying. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
That's fine. I don't know anything that you're. I don't know anything that you're talking about. I'm
Stephen
happy
Hassan.
to hold on. Wait, I heard everything that you said. Let me say one thing. I'm gonna look all of it up. I didn't know that Stephen Hassan had said anything about the trans community or anything like that. Had absolutely no idea. Honestly, just came to him recently and just seeing his stuff about like getting people out of culty type stuff and with Donald Trump. That's all I know. That's literally the only thing I know about him. And I was just saying, hey, I thought this was a good resource to like be able to talk to family members. I absolutely 100% will look into this. And I was not aware that if he did or didn't make any comments about the trans community, because obviously don't want to.
Okay, I'm not blaming you.
Yeah, absolutely don't want to support anybody who is anti-trans in any way. I totally understand. Please please understand that's certainly not my intention, and did not know anything about that. So I'm happy to go and look that up and see what he said. Okay, 100%. So thank you for bringing that to my attention.
All right, thank you.
All right, I appreciate it, friend. Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little
Research,
research on that. But again, if Stephen Hassan made negative comments about the trans community, that's not okay. Not down with that. Like I said, Erika and I literally only know him from his recent cult stuff as it relates to Donald Trump. I don't know anything about his past. So, but thank you again, caller. I appreciate you bringing that to our attention. We always want to be aware of things that people have said. We're not looking to blindly endorse people, obviously. So thank you. Appreciate you letting us know.
Yeah, and I want to say we only mentioned his name as an expert on cults. Obviously, if he has said other things, I don't support that.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. Real quick, thank you to Courtney on the Blue app. Said, "Yo, Matt, that stash," with a fire emoji. Thank you, Courtney. Appreciate that. Thank you. The reviews seem to be mixed, but that's fine. It's fine. So thank you, Courtney. That's very kind of you. Appreciate that. So, and yes, he was talking about Stephen Hassan, who is the person that Eric and I were talking about earlier. And again, that was about cult deprogramming. So.
Oh, Mike, the gynecologist, is in the comments. Hi, Mike. Mike's not my gynecologist, by the way. He's just not just a gynecologist. Obviously, all gynecologists are important, but yeah.
All gynecologists matter.
All gynecologists matter. That's true.
Chris says.
I'm wondering why American Nationalist is just sitting in the comments and not coming up. No, Julia, don't worry. We appreciate you telling us.
Oh, Julia, no, if that was you, please, friend, you're really fine. I mean it when I say this. We want to be aware of these things, please. Thank you very much, okay? Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hell no, I just wanted to say happy Placenta Friday. Placenta, placenta, placenta. I miss you guys, and you guys are awesome.
Okay, thank you, friend. Placenta.
Happy Placenta Friday back to you.
Happy Placenta Day to you.
Thanks, Erika. I love you.
May the great placenta smile upon you.
That was, I think, with Mike, the gynecologist, in the comments. That
Jesus,
was a very appropriate
Matt,
call
what
to
the
have.
fuck?
I'm sorry. I was speaking.
God damn. Splinter, hello. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Bro, what's going on with your hairline, bro? What the fuck is going on with your mustache?
Anyways, did you vote for Donald Trump, or did you just come
Sure,
here
yeah.
to hit on me?
Yeah, I did, bud.
All right. Well, listen, I'm taken. I got a lovely gal, but I appreciate it though. Okay, I'm sure you can find the right people. You know, Grindr is very popular with the right
you're gonna
these days.
mute me?
You know, it crashed at the RNC, so you should just make a Grindr account if you don't already have one.
Are you gonna just mute me, bud?
Maybe.
If he wants to, and if I want to, I'll also mute you. And there's several people in the comments who can also do it. Like, we can all just have a go.
But if you wanted to come up and have a good faith conversation, like, we could do that. But it just seems really clear that that's not really a thing you want to do. So, would you like to have a good faith conversation or no?
Yeah, of course, man. But you just mute when I win. That's the problem. And you need backup. You need.
Right now, what you're doing is you're just doing
your little girl.
Right now, what you're doing is personal attacks. So we could start this conversation over. Hi, Splinter. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah, I sure did, bud.
Cool. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
38. I'm in Florida.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump?
Matt, how
As
old
of
are you, bro?
I was literally in the middle of asking you a question, Splinter. This is really, I thought we were trying to start over.
Yeah, I'm just saying, how old are you, bro?
You're not off to a great start.
I'm just asking you how you are.
Excuse me. I was in the middle of asking you a question. If you could
So you're
wait till I
53.
was done. But if you could just wait till I was done talking, you can ask your question, and you know what? I'll answer it for you. But you just have to learn how to be an adult. You said you're 38 years old. This is really a bad look for you if you're 38 years old. Like,
No, it's not, bud. No, it's not.
It really is, dude. So do you want to try this
Asking
like
you
one
how
more?
old
Do you
you-
want to try this one more
So
time?
you just asked me
You're
how
just
old I
gonna
am,
keep,
and
you're
I'm
just
asking
gonna
you how
keep-
old you-
bud, you
Like a easy-
Yes, and I don't mind answering how old that I am, but you interrupted me while I was in the middle
go
of
ahead.
asking you a question. That's what I was trying to explain to you. God damn, dude. You got to lay off the white stuff. Calm down, okay? Just like take a breath. Everything's fine. We could just have a conversation.
Stop monologuing, bro.
No. See, this is the problem.
You're just monologuing.
Don't tone police. Now I'm doing it
You
on
get cooked,
now
man.
I'm doing it on purpose because you're tone policing. Do you understand? I'm literally doing it to mock you
Gas
now.
cheaper right now? Is gas cheaper?
Anyways, can I finish my question? The one that you interrupted?
Sure, go ahead, crybaby.
Are you going to interrupt me again or
Go ahead, crybaby. Come on, get it out, dude.
I was trying to. You just kept interrupting me. So, are we going to keep doing this or should I just drop you?
Oh my god, this guy just
Now watch,
Bro,
what's going to
ask the
happen is,
fucking-
see, now he's just going to keep
Ask
unmuting
their
himself,
question.
which if he was smart, what he would do is he would just
Ask.
keep himself muted, and then I would ask the question, but he won't do it. There you go. Good boy. Anyways, why do you still support Donald Trump as of May 2026?
Why do you look like a pedophile, bro?
Why do you still support
You know I got
Donald
the
Trump as
information
May
on your
2026?
computer, right? Hey, Matt, you know I got the information on your computer, right?
Awesome. Show it right now. Here, I'll give you the big
You
screen.
fucking pedophile.
Show it. Great. Show it.
You fucking pedophile, bro.
Show it.
What do you got?
Show it. Don't say it. Show it.
Do you have an Iranian flag?
You got the big screen, bud. Why don't you show that
Is that
information?
an Iranian?
No, show the information. Why don't you show
What
everybody
flag
here?
is on
You
the-
got 1,000 people here. Show everybody the information that's on your computer. Nope. Show them the information. I want
What
you to
about when
show
you
show everybody the information.
What about when you grape your
Show everybody the information.
wife? What about when you grape?
Really weird since I'm not married. Anyways,
When
show
you grape
everybody
your wife-
the information. Instead of
Grape your
talking
girlfriend.
about it, show now it's my girlfriend? Cool. Awesome. Anyways, show everybody the information.
I mean your boyfriend.
Show everybody the information.
Splinter, I just want to let you know because I'm going to talk for a second.
Your
that if
boyfriend,
you
bro.
are sorry, if you know Matt is
I meant your boy-
harmful, if you know Matt is harmful to people,
Hey,
if you
Erika.
don't show that information,
Shut
then
the
you are
fuck-
covering up for someone who's harmful to women and children.
Okay, show it for Trump.
So show us.
Show it for Trump.
Show us.
Why wouldn't you
Show
show?
it- show it
Why
for-
wouldn't you show everybody?
Show it for Trump.
It's
then.
almost like you're lying, Splinter.
Show it for Trump.
Oh wow.
By the way, I also turn my camera on so that Splinter feels more comfortable to turn his camera on. Turn your camera on, Splinter.
Bro, he
Turn
literally
your camera on.
Turn your camera
he
on.
graped his girl.
No.
Turn your camera on.
We got your police.
Turn your
we got
camera
your
on.
police record.
Great.
Turn
Then,
your camera on.
then show the report. Show everybody.
We got your police.
You can great. Then show everybody.
Got
Show
all
them
your
right now,
records.
dude. I'm letting you stay up on
We
my
got you.
live.
We-
I'm not dropping you. I'm not blocking you. You can show 1,000 people right now the police report that you have. Show them.
Okay, let me show it.
Great. Show it. Turn your
Muting
camera
you.
on. Turn your camera on. Show it.
In 2000,
Turn your
Grape
turn
that
your
girl.
camera on and
2000
show it.
By the way,
In 2000
Splinter. By the way, Splinter. What?
2015.
Sorry, Splinter. If you have this,
Look
what's
at his
Matt's?
ugly teeth.
What's Matt's last name?
Look at your teeth, bro.
What's my last
What's
name?
Matt's
His
last
teeth,
name? What's
Look at his
Matt's?
teeth,
What's Matt's last name?
bro. Stop.
What's my last name?
What's
Stop
What's his
smiling.
last name?
Stop smiling, bro.
What's my last
What's
name?
his last
Dude, his
name?
teeth are so fucked up. His teeth.
What's my last
Okay.
name?
Cool point, but what's his last name?
It's great, man. What's my last
Invisalign.
name? Okay, he's got it. He's lying. This is great. Why don't you turn your camera on, you little bitch? I love this.
Look at this guy's teeth.
Look at that's all you got.
Hang on, Ryan West.
Ryan?
Ryan West.
Oh, this is Ryan.
Bro, look
Oh,
at this
that's
guy.
who this is. This is this is Ryan. Oh, it's that little bitch. I know this guy. Oh my
Look
god.
at this guy's teeth.
Oh my god. This is Ryan. Oh, he got a violation. Bye, Ryan.
I just want to say, can I just say on behalf of the women round these here parts, if you actually do have information that anybody that we are spending our time with is hurting women and children, I need you to show that to us, because if not, you're protecting them. That's how that works. So if you're going to come up here and say that Matt did these things, or anybody, in fact, you need to show us the information so that we stop spending time in their spaces. Because from what you're saying, Matt is not safe for us to spend time with. So I need you to show it to us. Thank you.
I co-sign on that 100%. If you know anything, it doesn't matter if it's somebody that everyone likes. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if it's me. I don't care. If you whatever it is, okay? Seriously, just you gotta say something, okay? We're just beyond that situation. Yes, Hoodlum is permanently banned here. That's why he never comes up here. Absolutely.
I agree. I listen to the same live that you all listen to, and I this is all I have to say about it. It doesn't matter for what reason you are looking at that kind of material. It is still illegal unless you are the authorities. It is illegal. It doesn't matter, because otherwise every person who looked at that kind of material would just say, I was looking at it for research purposes, and then they'd all get off. Nobody would ever be found guilty of that. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. In fact, in my first year at university, we were warned about doing that kind of research and the kind of permits that you have to get to do it.
Yeah, Ryan, that guy. I remember that. I think Ryan West. He trolled me for quite some time. I think I have him blocked. He made a video about me. He's so funny. That guy. He's another one of those fans. Kind of like our TPA over here. I have a couple of those apparently now. So. Yeah, that's good.
Should I? By the way, the one and only, as far as I'm aware, probably not the one and only, sadly, but the one and only person that I'm aware of who was a person in my life at one time who went to prison for CSAM. Guess what he said he was doing? Anyone want to guess?
What?
Research.
I said it before and I'll say it again. It's the quickest way to get a date with my girlfriend.
Isn't it?
I mean,
shall I plug my mic in and just sit proper? Oh, hi, Buzz.
Hi, Buzz.
I need to get him some dinner, so I'll be back in a minute. But I might plug my mic in and pretend I'm a professional for the rest of the rest. How long have we got?
Probably about a half
25
hour.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I can sit in this chair for 25 minutes. Let me get Buzz, do you want to come and say hello to everybody? Hang on.
Okay.
Come here. Give me a cuddle. Are you what?
Can I put you on the big screen if you put Buzz up there?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, good. Look at that guy.
Don't kiss me on the mouth. We haven't been on that many dates yet, okay? There we go.
Oh, look at that guy.
This is Buzzy Bee.
Some hardcore side eye. Buzz is like, I don't know what's going on.
He's not a fan. He's not a fan of the spotlight. Right, do you want to look at every? No.
Oh.
It's like, no, I don't want to look at everybody. Yeah, this is Buzz. Nobody's mentioned my haircut, by the way. That's very upsetting.
Well, I think it's because we're just able to see it now. So
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
So, but also, please don't mention the haircut. Also now, even though we've mentioned it. Thank you on the Blue app. Thank you, Redacted. It says, I must ask you a question, but I'll shave it for later. Ooh.
The people commenting, by the way, that my hair is coloured, you are right. I am grey AF.
Gaz, thank you on the Blue app. It says, the constant argument that we could get the rare elements elsewhere makes no sense, because why haven't we? We have considered China a threat since the Cold War, so why are we trading for funsies? Yeah, that. Exactly. Thank you.
I've got buzz hair up my nose now. He's too floofy. It gets in my eyes. It gets up my nose.
Thank you, the corgi. Don't tell him that. Don't give him a. You're gonna give him a bad. You know, he's gonna get all like worried about it now. He's gonna be like, come on.
Jim said, at least it isn't butt hair, which I guess is true.
Complex. Thank you. I know the word wasn't coming. I know.
Right, hang on. I need to feed him,
All
otherwise
right,
he's
go.
going to get upset. Give me a sec.
Can tell he's getting hangry. Guys, appreciate all of you fine folks for being here. Do me a favor, if you're just finding me over on the tube, please drop a follow, and hit that subscribe button. Not just for me, but for my friend Erika. You can find Erika's account right down here. Over here on TikTok, make sure that you're following me, my backup account, following Erika. Erika's got a private account there, but she'll accept you at some point after the live, assuming that you're not a total fucking creep or one of her students. If you are one of her students, get the fuck out of here and stop talking to adults on the internet.
Please don't swear at my students, Matt.
They're British. It doesn't matter. Anyways, my apologies to any of Erika's potential students who are here. If you'd like to offer additional support, like those messages I just read off, you can find links in our bios over here on TikTok, or links in the description right down here on the tube. That's how you do it, and we appreciate it. By the way, we appreciate it very much for you guys offering it. If you're international, we both have PPs, so you can poke our PPs. The paying of the paling, you can do it. So that's all. We appreciate it. Yeah. So good times. How are you guys doing? Got it here. Chris, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump? Hello? I think that might have been a mistap.
I'm back.
Back again.
Tell a friend.
I've already told like 1,000 of them.
None of my friends would care. They don't know who you are. Yeah.
Oh man!
If you can hear
Buzz
a dog
he's
drinking,
going to town,
isn't he? It's cocktail time.
He's having a beveragino.
Correct. It's 20 to 9. Of course. Anyway, if you hate British people, request up.
Or give us a call on the phone line. That's also a thing.
I'm just going to start inviting Trumpers from the comments. H2O is a cocktail for a pooch, correct?
Close enough.
To be fair, I haven't given him new water yet today, so it does have small bits of dog biscuit floating around in it. So it is like a cocktail. Oh God! What? Oh, for the love of all that is holy! Hang on.
Somebody on Discord, Crazy Worker Girl says, "I can never unhear poke the peepees, and now it feels dirty to donate." I might have, but Erika was the first one to say that. Just FYI. American nationalists, you've really been you've been chirping for quite a long time. You either got to come up, or you got your First Amendment taken away down in the chat. So you gotta come up and talk. So yeah. Yeah, guys, I don't know. Nemo probably just needed to run. Because this isn't his usually slot with us. I also know he was on really late last night and different stuff. I am going to try to see if I can swing being on again with you guys at some point over the weekend. I'll do my best. I would really like to make up for the fact that I wasn't able to do a live last night. So I'm going to give it a shot. I promise. Let's see here. Who we got?
TPA, by the way. TPA is the initials of a school that I used to work at.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, the head teacher was a dick.
Thank you to Kira, who says, "You gonna do the watermelon challenge, Matt?" What is the... Do you know what that is? Do you know what the watermelon challenge is, Erika?
Oh, sorry, you were asking me? No. No idea.
Okay, let's see. I don't know what's the...
Hang on. Oh, is it the squeezing the watermelon with your thighs thing?
What? No way.
Oh, it is.
What?
Who did I hear talking about that? Mr. Somebody. I can't remember what his name is. And he said, I just received an email from this group asking me to squeeze a watermelon between my thighs. Oh, because Thor and Bradley did it. I'm Mr. Williams, that's it. I'm not being funny, guys. Thor, who just said I'm thirst trapping? Please. I just want to let you know, a ring light lets you get away with a lot, okay? Don't get overexcited. But I don't think we should be challenging people who don't have Thor and Bradley's thighs to do that.
I mean, I don't think that my thighs are like bad necessarily, but like I don't know about like
Don't show us your thighs, Matt. None of us need that to go away with. I can't. It's all just blurry when you go back there.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. It's just like I wasn't gonna like take my pants. Jeez, you guys.
Well, you say that. One never knows. Listen, Matt, at this point, Matt and I are like, we're buddies. Like we're really good buddies, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Like we message each other multiple times a day. I've spoken to Matt's child multiple times. We sent each other Christmas gifts. Like we're proper buddies. And so thinking about Matt's thighs, as it should, as I'm sure thinking about my thighs does, makes me feel slightly ill, because that's the point in our friendship that we're at.
Sure. Did you ever hear about Johnny making Montana cry? I mean, wouldn't surprise me, you know.
So, okay, someone in the comments asked, I'm coming to London in September. What should I see? That's such a difficult. How long are you there for?
Yeah,
That's such a difficult question.
It's such a difficult question. Holy cow. And like 1 week?
Like a month? I don't, it depends how long you're there for. If you're there for a day, it's very different from if you're there for a week. Because I can tell you what, like, if you can go and see Changing of the Guard at Buckingham Palace, go see Changing of the Guard. If you can go to the Tower of London, go to the Tower. Bear in mind, a lot of this stuff costs money. So if you want to do free stuff, I think all of the museums in London are free. So you can book a free ticket online to go to the Natural History Museum. You can book free tickets online to go to the Science Museum. The Imperial War Museum is great and will take you outside of where you would normally go in London. Like there's just so much stuff. There's so much stuff that you could go and see and do. Walk down. This is what I would tell anyone to do in London. Get the tube to Westminster. Get off the tube at Westminster and cross the Thames over to the other side. So you're kind of near the London Eye, and then walk down the whole south bank of the Thames to Tower Bridge. And you can even cross over. In fact, I would tell you to cross over at the footbridge with St. Paul, which has the Tate Modern on the right and St. Paul's on the left. Walk over towards St. Paul's Cathedral. Then you get to see St. Paul's Cathedral as well. And then I'll say it again. Get off the tube at Westminster. You come out of the tube, straight ahead of you are the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben. Turn left. You walk across the bridge to the South Bank. Then you're going to walk all the way along the South Bank. You turn left when you get there towards the London Eye, and you keep walking along there. When you get to the footbridge, which is between, the tube is the Underground, Panda, which is between the Tate Modern, which is an old power station, and St. Paul's Cathedral. Cross over, walk to St. Paul's, look at St. Paul's Cathedral, and then walk down to the Tower of London. It's like my favourite walk. And you can see all that stuff for free. You also go past Shakespeare's Globe. Like there's a whole ton of stuff.
That's a great area. If I can throw in, if I could just throw in my 2 cents, because I love all of the things that Erika just said, and those should be your number one priority. If you want something a slightly different, just a little bit different, because I enjoy this area of town a lot. I really like I really like the kind of like the East End part of town over there, which is like where Shoreditch is. You can take the tube to is it Hoxton? Is that Hoxton? You can go there, and then you could walk down the commercial high street, and you can walk all the way down that street, all the way down to the river. That's a great walk. There's a lot of neat shops there. I try to go almost every time that I'm in love. There's a couple of neat clothing shops and things over there. If you like vintage shops, they have it. There's some really good coffee shops. There's Old Spitalfields Market is over there. It's a great walk. It's just a good walk from top to bottom. They also have the community gardens over there, which oftentimes has some neat art installations that you can walk through for free, which I always like. So I think that's a neat. It's just different because it's not any of the historical stuff, but I feel like it's got a neat hip feel. I don't know. It's just a little different.
Yeah, Camden is very similar. If you want to go to that side of London, if you want to go to North London rather than East London, Camden has a very similar vibe. And what was I going to say? If you go to, I think it's St John's Wood tube station, which is on the Jubilee line, the grey one, and you come out of the station and you kind of go straight across the road ahead of you, and you keep walking down there. Down there on the right hand side is the crossing that the Beatles walked over it's Abbey Road, outside Abbey Road Studios, and you can do the crossing and you can get someone to take a photo of you pretending to be the Beatles.
Never heard of it.
Of course you haven't.
Don't know.
Never done that.
I've never done that.
No.
Don't know what you're talking about.
No, never done that. I only went to that for the first time when Facts Still Matter came to visit last year. I'd never been there because I really don't.
You know what? As a Bostonian, I get it. And also as someone who lived in New York City, there were a bunch of touristy things where I lived in a place for a really long time that I never did until someone came to visit me. So I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And someone said, where's the best place for World War II stuff? The Imperial War Museum, which is in, I think it's, I want to say Lambeth. But the Imperial War Museum is excellent. World War I and World War II stuff. There's not a lot. I mean, also the Churchill War Rooms, which I've never been to, but lots of people say is great.
I would co-sign on the Churchill War Rooms. I really like them, and I'd say go. I thought it was really cool. But you do really need to like World War II stuff. I'm just saying. Like if you're only like skip it. But if you're in, go.
They're only probably, well, they're maybe a 5-minute walk from the Houses of Parliament. The other thing, someone said, hang on a minute, do you still have trenches you can visit from World War I? Yeah, but not in England. They would be in like France and Belgium, and yeah, not in England because none of the wars, like trenches, never got here. But you can absolutely. I've been to Verdun. I have been to Ypres, Passchendaele. I've been to all those places.
That's me.
Oh, you got a nice day for it.
It was good. I was so my poor brother. This is when I was there with my brother, maybe like whenever, like 7 or 8 years ago. And I was so anal with him. I was like, no, that's not quite. It's like that's not quite right. Like, move the camera over a little bit this way. He was a very good sport. He's a great guy. He's a very good sport.
What you don't appreciate is if you haven't been there, you have to stand on like a triangle in the middle of the road to take the photo. You can't take the photo from like the footpath by the side of the road. You have to take it from a triangle with traffic coming at you from all directions. That's the only way. I would never, if I lived in that area, if I lived in St. John's Wood, I would be like, I am never driving down Abbey Road ever, because it's just a bunch of Americans walking across a crossing.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am not gonna lie. I had the album cover. I had the album cover I had it pulled up on my phone, and I was just like sitting there I was like sitting there with my brother, and I'm like going back and forth. So I was just sitting there with him, and I was like, yeah, like, oh, well, you gotta, move it this way a little bit. Like, I was like, trying to get like as close as I possibly could. Again, I felt, like I said, I felt bad for him. But
you know what? I'm upset about two things, Matt, with that video, with that picture. Number one, you didn't make him repaint the road crossing. What are you doing? Like, look at that. Now go back. Look, see, why didn't you make him repaint that?
Yeah, that's
and
agreed,
secondly, why are you wearing shoes?
Well, 3 of the 4 of them are wearing shoes, Erica.
No, but you have to be the one that's not wearing the shoes.
Why do I need to be Paul?
Because he's
because
like
what?
You just do. Why didn't you get
I'm the
vintage?
only you picked the only Beatle without a beard. I have a full beard, and you picked the only Beatle without a beard. You're like, be that guy. I'm like, okay.
Correct.
Yeah, I was not about to take my shoes off on that street. Gotta tell you.
Hang on a minute. Right. So George Harrison is in the front, right? Then Ringo, then Paul, and then John.
It's John. John's in the front.
Have I mixed up John and George? Because Ringo's definitely second.
It's John, Ringo, Paul, George.
Okay. Poor old George.
It's all right, guys. It's fine. Don't. It's fine.
Well, I'm. To be fair, it's very small, and I've not studied this. But I can tell you how many representatives are in the House of Representatives.
Which is,
so
it feels more important.
I feel like in this context, that's
It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's all right. It's fine.
Poor Stuart. Stuart's my favourite Beatle, actually, Neely.
There's Stuart.
Poor Stuart.
Poor Stuart. But yeah, the one thing that I looked into extensively, Stuart Sutcliffe, who was a member of the Beatles but died of a brain hemorrhage. When they were playing while they played in Hamburg. I looked extensively into like any possible way to get into Abbey Road, to see Abbey Road, like tours. Can you pay? Can you do? I would have given just about like anything, and you apparently just have to like know somebody, or you have to have a connect, because there's nothing that is publicly available whatsoever to get in.
Next time you come over, whenever that might be, I can speak to my friend Carol, who's played there the trombonist, the one that she's played there multiple times. She probably knows someone.
Maybe. I appreciate you even entertaining it. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's just, and I get it too. It's one of those. It's just one of those things. Hold on, I'm going to show you one thing. Wait, just stay 2 seconds. Just right here.
I hope it's not a rash. Well, I'm just saying. I hope it's not a rash. Trombonist is correct. I don't think you call people tromboners.
So I'm not a big souvenir person generally. I don't like going to places and buying souvenirs. But when you go to Abbey Road Studios, the only thing that is open to the public is there's a gift shop outside, of course, right? And I bought two things there. I bought a mug, which you guys sometimes see me use, my Abbey Road mug, and then I bought this, which
hold it higher up.
Yeah.
It's behind the Studio 2, Abbey Road Studios.
And it says "Do not enter when red light is on." It's a reproduction of the sign that was outside of Studio 2, which is where the Beatles mainly recorded at Abbey Road. I was like, that's so fucking cool. And so I got this, and I have it hanging outside of my studio as well. So that is like one of the only things I went in there, and again, I don't like a lot of souvenir type stuff, but I was like, this is fucking great. So, anyways.
Wow.
Yeah.
You spam, mute, and yell what? And yell at people typical L. And you can't use punctuation.
Is that one of TPA's pews? Now he's sending people over here. Oh, you guys are so cute.
Doesn't TPA just kick people when they make good points?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. That's interesting.
Here.
So it's a tactic.
Here, Red, Right, and True. Why don't you come on up and chat? Here you go. I invited you. Let's have a conversation.
And people clearly enjoy his live streams since there are like 9 people in there. You know.
Yeah. Red, Right, and True. Hi, how old are you? And what state did you vote in?
23. And New Jersey.
Okay. And you're a Trump voter?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of May 2026?
I mean, I still support him based on major things like immigration. I know you're all going to say, oh, the economy is like terrible now because of the war and everything, but I still think he prioritizes that. He's doing what's right. And I also do want to chime in on the TPA photo you do have there. I don't know what your deal is with him as far as saying, oh, he mutes, he kicks. He doesn't. He actually listens to the people. He respects opinions. The only
See, now look, now I've muted you. I didn't ask you your opinion.
Yeah, because that's you.
I didn't ask your opinion about TPA. See, I just wanted to talk about Donald Trump, and I just want to talk politics. Why did you come up here to talk about somebody else?
Yeah, I know, but you were mentioning my comment before, so I just wanted to chime in.
Yeah, I just brought you up here to talk about Trump. We were just having did I mute you when you were talking about Donald Trump? In fact, I was gonna get ready to respond. Actually, let Erika respond, and we can just have a nice normal debate. See, if you watch me, like any of the other folks who watch me, you would know that I have genuine and long conversations with people who want to have actual political debates. But if someone's disingenuous and they don't want to answer questions or they don't want to engage, then, well, like your boy here. So anyways, if you want to have an actual discussion, that's cool. If you want to like complain about him, you could just go somewhere else. It's fine. So which is it going to be?
Well, the reason you brought me up was because of my comment about...
Okay, cool. Good talk.
It was a boring conversation anyway.
Boring conversation anyway.
We need to find a way that you can bring up that in the mix of that. Do you know what I mean?
I think I can find a better version of it for sure. So
yeah, it's just very low in the kind of mix of that whole video. I find it weird when people feel the need to go and white knight for somebody who won't come and white knight for themselves. Like, it's just weird.
I don't get it. Also, like, if he cooked me, then why don't you just come up here and debate? And you could cook me too, in front of hundreds and hundreds of people, and make me look like an idiot. I mean, wouldn't that be the thing to do? I feel
Sure,
like
you'd think.
you would think. I mean, get your own flowers, friend. Like, make yourself look good. You could screen record it, clip me. But
The only way I can make myself look good, Matt, is by white knighting for someone who has 20 people in their life. I'm sorry.
That one's not gonna fit. That one's not gonna fit his narrative really well. When I just let him say whatever he wanted about Donald Trump, and I was like, "Hey, let's have a discussion about Donald Trump. Can you engage politically?" And he's like, "I want to talk about my friend TPA." Like, okay, well, good luck with that. But actually, guys, I think this is a good time to wrap things up. As much as I would like to go a little bit longer, unfortunately, I have to work tonight, so this is on me. That I've got to be done. So yeah, sorry guys.
Maybe I'll go live.
No, maybe you should.
Maybe.
That would be fun. I mean, maybe you should go live.
Not immediately though, because I do need to find the dog's actual food. He's not going to like me because I just gave him biscuit, because the food's somewhere.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, oh my God, that's good. So, this is good. Hold on 1 second.
He's afraid. He's too afraid. I don't blame him. I'd be afraid of me too. If I was Mad Matt, I'd be afraid too. Honestly. Come up here and talk. Literally, you cannot say that I mute people and then that's why you like Matt, that he doesn't, because my debate with Matthew is on my YouTube where he literally muted me. Yeah, Matt can come here, Mustache. Come on up here, Mustache. How about, are you a big boy? Can you come up here and talk, Mustache?
Hang on.
He has 19 people in his life.
Did he just call you Matthew?
I went to his
I'm
lobby.
the only person that's allowed to call you Matthew. What the fuck does he think he's doing?
Talking to me, he muted me and swore and literally cried his eyes out for 4
Matt.
minutes straight and then kicked me. So for you
That's
to say,
it. We're
go
not
to his
friends
live, go to
anymore
his
if you
live.
swore.
I did go to his live. I was in his live and then he muted me and kicked me. It's on my YouTube. He literally
Is this him now?
This is right now.
So you're not even there, and he's sitting there complaining about you.
Both of my accounts are here. This is a burner that nobody knows about. So he knows that I'm not there. He knows that I'm not there.
Deserved it. Charlie Kirk deserved it. Charlie Kirk deserved it. Charlie Kirk deserved it. Charlie Kirk deserved it. Charlie Kirky. Doo 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 doo. I just popped a perky. Doo doo. Yeah. L Charlie Kirk.
Shit.
Missed him by a long shot. L Charlie Kirk. Hey, how are you?
Are you over 18 for TikTok?
Yeah.
I don't know who that girl is, but I want to be friends with you. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. But I want to be friends with you. Oh my God. That is amazing. No, let's not go there. He doesn't deserve, he absolutely does not deserve any more people in his life. Do not go over there. No.
Every time every time any of you I kind of don't like the whole MAGA hunting thing because it means they get viewers when they don't normally get viewers. So I'm not all
Hey
that
guys,
into
how's
it.
it going? Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, don't. It's really
Democrats
not.
are really telling on themselves.
Hey guys, how's it going? So, looks. What I wanted to do was I was just going to I was actually going to show you guys. I'll show you guys because for those of you who hadn't seen it, because it's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. So this is what he was complaining about, because this is really just one of the funniest things that I think I've ever. Like, I was just like, of all the things to be upset about that I do, I was like, really, dude, this is what you're mad about. This is what he and I was like, I was so embarrassed, like, for him that he even posted this. So, without further ado, so you don't have to go look at it on his YouTube, please enjoy before I head off.
Yes, sir, I did. How are you doing today?
Fine. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I am 30, from Ohio. How old are you and what state are you from, if you don't mind me asking, sir?
Sure, I'm 42. I'm in Massachusetts. So
right,
would you like to discuss one of the topics I have above, or something else that Donald Trump has done since he's become president?
Sure. I could talk about all three, and I could, go on for days of lots of good things Trump did and a lot of bad things his opponent last election did. But we'll stick to one of your prompts here. Let's go with ICE.
Okay. What would you like to talk about specifically?
Well, I think ICE's job, and you would agree, is to get rid of illegal aliens who did horrific things to 11-year-old Maria Gonzalez and 12-year-old Jocelyn Mungari. Things that would make any normal human being cry and vomit if you read the details. I think Elizabeth Medina is another sad story. Lake and Riley, Tiger Gutierrez, and thousands of other stories. So I think ICE's job is to protect America and get rid of horrendous gang members and terrorists and Tren de Agua. So I'm not sure why you're calling ICE a domestic terrorist group when they're literally deporting terrorists.
It's not. Can you tell me which terrorists they've deported? Not RC.
Mavzvar Salakim. I would consider Tren de Agua and
I know
the
that
other
you would.
gang,
But
I would
listen.
consider that.
Time out. I know that you would consider them that, but they're not. By definition, they don't fit the definition of a terrorist group. And so,
Okay.
even though they've been called that, the literal definition of terrorism does not apply to them. So, no, they're not terrorist groups.
Well, Mavzvar Salakim was the leader of a terrorist organization.
Sure, that's fine.
So he
But
counts,
when you,
right?
Sure, that's fine. But when you talk
That one
about,
counts, right?
If you'd let me finish my sentence, thank you. I let you speak.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, thank you so much on my own live. I appreciate it. Anyways, so when you talk about Tren de Agua or MS-13 or anything, those are gangs. They're not terrorist groups. There's a huge difference between those two, and there's a specific definition for terrorism. And so when we talk about terrorism, what is the definition of terrorism?
All right. Very silly points, what you're trying to do right now. What I'll do to help you out is
No, I'm sorry.
It's obvious. Hold on, I just let you talk, sir.
I'm so sorry. I asked you a specific
typical
question.
lefty.
No, I asked you, sir, I asked you a question. I'd like an answer. What's the definition of terrorism? It's real simple.
I was answering, but you muted me.
It's just
buddy, young man, I'm answering you. You're over here.
I'm so sorry. I don't need an explanation. I just either need, you can give me the definition or you can say I don't know the definition. Which is it?
I'm trying to answer, but
What's the
you're
definition
crashing
of
out
terrorism?
like a scared child. Excuse
Would you just stop filibustering and give me the definition?
Well, I'm trying to answer, but you keep muting me.
Then why don't you just answer?
You lost. If
Just
you already
answer.
have to mute,
Just
sir,
answer.
Young man,
Just answer.
you're 30 seconds
Just
into a
answer.
conversation.
Just answer.
And you're crashing out right now.
Why
I'm trying
are
to have a
you doing
nice
this?
conversation
Why
with you.
are you tone policing?
And I'm
I
trying
really-
to
this is
answer.
tiring.
I let you talk.
I'm just going to move on to someone else, dude. If you can't answer a
Run
simple
away.
question,
I would run away too.
'Cause
You all
you-
run away from me. I would
'cause
run
you
away
can't
too.
answer a
I'm the
question.
one. I would run away from me too, sir. Run away. Or let me talk.
Can
Listen,
you
if
just
I've
answer the
beaten
question? I'm still waiting on you to answer the question. Great,
I'm
then
trying
stop
to.
talking and answer the question.
I'm trying
Then
to.
stop
I
talking
let
and
you-
answer the question. You're
But
not
you're
trying
talking
to.
while-
See, you're not trying to do anything.
You just
if you were
muted.
trying to answer the question, every time that I let you talk, you could just answer the question instead of whining like a little bitch. So instead of whining like a little bitch, just answer the fucking question now.
Well, one would fathom somebody that has...
Instead of whining like a little bitch, just answer the fucking question.
Well, one of us is that. The way you're...
Yep, you are, because you won't answer the fucking question. You keep complaining about not being able to answer the question, and then I stop and I let you answer the question, and then you whine and bitch and moan and complain. So stop doing all those things like a little fucking snowflake and answer the fucking question. What's the definition of terrorism?
One of us is bitching.
Again, sir, you seem to
That's
have
you.
a problem. I know that you guys are all little whiny-ass snowflakes. If you don't know the definition of terrorism, which I'm sure that you don't because you filibustered long enough to prove that you're scared to answer the question. So since you don't know the answer, you could just be a man and say, I don't know the answer, which is fine, and I'll give you the definition.
As you're whining, say I'm...
Again, I'm just going to... All right, that's fine. I'll give you one more chance to answer the question, or I'll just move on to someone who can answer
Run away.
questions.
I won. Run away. I won.
You can keep saying that you won. You didn't answer a single fucking question because you're so fucking stupid. You couldn't answer the definition of terrorism. You're not trying to do anything. You're just whining like a little bitch. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to let you come off mute one more time. And if you can't answer the question...
Excuse me.
I'm going to assume that you're too fucking stupid to have this conversation.
Piggy.
What was that? I'm so sorry. Can you not answer the definition of terrorism?
Embarrassing for you. Very embarrassing.
I know, dude. All right. Anyways, I gave that guy so many fucking chances to answer the fucking question, and he couldn't do it. My God, man. Jesus fucking Christ. So anyways, that was the one time that he debated me. So, you know what, guys? I won't tell you what to think. I will let you guys decide how that went. Okay?
He sounds like an actual baby. How hard is it to answer a question with actually I don't know?
He could have just said, or he could have just given. He even could have just given like his definition of terrorism. Also, like that would have been fine too. And then we could have said like, well, you know, this is the definition of the dictionary definition of terrorism, and we would go, you know, it said like million different ways that conversation could have gone, and we would have kept talking. But him going in the other direction was just fucking hilarious. And in the comment section of that video, Erika, I took the time because I just had to stop, and it made me laugh. I wrote every response he gave. Every time I stopped and I let him answer, and I was like, okay, here you go. Answer. I wrote down every single answer that he gave instead of just saying the definition of terrorism. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
The one thing that I don't like is when we frame the things that go on online in spaces like this as debates rather than conversations, it makes a lot of people not want to say, actually, I don't know the answer to that, because it becomes like gladiatorial. Do you know what I mean? And so people think that they can't say, I don't know, or I haven't heard about that, because it makes them feel like they lost. And I just think, like, we're having a conversation. None of us know everything. It's fine to say I don't know.
Yeah. I've said I don't know to you guys. I've said I don't know to ops. They're like I'm like I don't know. I don't know that fact. They're like, do you know how many blah blah blahs there are in the blah? I'm like, I don't know. How many? Tell me. I'm like, I don't know.
I like it when my favorite thing is when you say no, tell me, and they're like, well, I how am I supposed to know?
Like, I don't know. Like, okay, let's go.
I'm not going to ask you a question that I don't know the answer to, sir.
Yeah. So, in order, if you listen to that, if you listen to that video, that's on my TikTok there. The answers every time I let him talk to answer, those are very silly points. Typical lefty. I was answering. Young man, I am answering. I'm trying to answer. I would answer. I could answer. I'm going to answer. You're crashing out. Well, one would fathom. Well, one of us is bitching as you're whining. And then lastly, run away, I won. I swear to God, you guys, it just cracks me up. This is a funny one. And quite frankly, I really wouldn't. To be honest with you, I wouldn't give this the time of day if it weren't for the fact that I really was unhappy with how he treated a couple of people that we like, and especially our friend Erika Shante. It was deeply, deeply fucking demeaning and racist and just fucking shitty. And he needs to get slapped in, hypothetically speaking, in the figurative sense, slapped in the face. Hypothetically speaking, in the figurative sense, not in the real sense. I'm talking about like in the sense of online stuff. So
He needs to be taken down a peg or two.
there you go. Sure, exactly. So
I can translate Matt into TikTok friendly English.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks. But like, and again, the other thing is that I am I'm not going over there, and I don't want you guys to play. Please don't go over there. And like, I know you're like let's go over there. Let's do like. Don't give him the views. Don't give him, because that's what he wants. He wants people to run over there and be upset about me, or for you guys to go watch his 45-minute YouTube video, which is just stupid as fuck. That's why I posted the whole thing there, so that you guys could watch it. I was like, all right, fine. Like, you think this is some kind of gotcha? Like, I got this guy. Fine. Here you go. So, anyways, that being said, I need to wrap up. I do have to work tonight, guys. I promise you, I will try to get on this weekend at some point in time. Okay, Saturday or Sunday. I really appreciate you guys being here. Erika and I are here every Friday afternoon. This is our regular thing. We're glad our friend Nemo stopped by earlier. And hopefully you guys will get a chance to see him later. And then with Erika, obviously, please make sure you're following Erika. There's always a great chance that you're going to see Erika all around town at some point in time.
Not all around town. You make me sound like I'm not choosy. I'm very fussy. I just want to say, Matt earlier, I could see him about to slap his hand onto his desk, and he knows that I'm like, don't do that, Matt. So I saw him restrain himself. You did, and I appreciate that, Matt. Thank you. I'm not going to go, if I do go live nearly, I'm not going to do it immediately, because I can't find the dog food, so I need to go get dog food.
I have a bit of a teleport. So if you do go live, I might stop by and say hello. So.
Okay, apparently Doug is live.
Doug is live. Well, if Doug is live, Erika, I mean, I kind of feel like we need to, if Doug is live.
Can I just point out, Buzz does have food. There is biscuit in his bowl. He just would prefer wet food.
The only thing is that Doug is doing seed oils.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, and I know that a lot of you guys would really would probably really like to do more debates. So, with that being said, could we what I would like to do is let's see who else we've got here. Who is on? Haven't we gone to in a while? We went to Bill the other night and Joey the other night. We could go to Mia. Mia's live.
Yeah, let's raid Mia.
We should raid Mia. So that is It's Maniacal Mia. Okay. Spell it right this time. There we go. Ari is right. Better see half the fucking chat there. Okay. And when you get over there, I want you to say that it's an Erika and Matt raid. Let Mia know that that Erika and I are sending you guys over there. Please do all the good things for Mia. If you guys aren't supporting, if you're not following her, please drop her a follow. At the very least, if you're not already, please support our friends. Drop your heart me's and do whatever you guys can. Tap that screen. Please do all the good things, okay? Let's get over there. Let's show some support. Mia's always got some really good and interesting debates going on, okay? All right. Really appreciate you guys. I know our friend Erika does too. We'll look forward to being back with you guys on Friday. And good times. Anything else, friend?
No, who knows? You may